Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
Let's fucking go! This show's gonna suck, but we don't know how. Since you're here, just laugh at this mess. So pull up a chair and relieve some stress. Before the shit show hits the stage, get ready for chaos or drunken rage. We have these losers on the way with plenty of stupid shit to say. Welcome to the Losers Lounge. We're all here to fuck around. Everyone's a mess, but that's okay, 'cause all of us are here to stay. Just sit back and relax. Hell yeah! Blue collar drinks until he feels no pain. He's drunk, sober thoughts drive him insane. He cries each night for a girl to stay, 'cause every woman just walks away. He's such a loser. Critic is here with a life is told, like death himself is on the phone. He sucks away joy and will make you cry. He keeps on talking till you wanna die. Get to the point. Rebel Rose arrives with a devilish twitch. A twitch. Black Hat Queen, she's a certified witch. A witch. She talks too much with that damn high pitch. So high. Keep it under 13 seconds, you fucking bitch. Time's up. Is the inside man a mysterious prick? A prick. Just a background loser still thinking he's slick. He's not good enough to ever get a line. Hides behind the real stars that shine. He's fucking worthless. Emperor Goodwin arrives bitter and bold. Amount of anger that's centuries old. Still raging at everyone stuck in his way. This bitter old corpse chaos right. He's sick, laughing hard with madness in his eyes. Fire keeps dancing through his crooked brain. He burns, getting off watching the garbage feel pain. He's a real sick fuck. Welcome to the Losers Lounge. We're all here to fuck around. We hope that we can make you smile. So grab a drink and stay a while. Welcome to the Losers Let's get this show started. Hell yeah!
The guns they give you are real guns?
Real gun.
That's incredible.
There's no way to get hurt here. Just enjoy yourself.
Doing that damn dirty black cat there. Oh, my Hulk video's not done yet.
Mhm.
Why, you got plenty of time there, kid. He was getting laid, that's why.
I don't know where that old boy video is. He's been working on for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, poor Rachel. I'm like, usually it's like it's different than like Gary because Gary's a piece of shit. But like when I make fun of Rachel, I felt bad. Like,
I thought it was hilarious.
yeah, it's not
Well,
it's not like Luke.
It's a woman, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, if it makes you feel bad, let me do it.
It's like,
You be
it's like
quiet.
Don't feel guilty. It'll make her like
Yeah.
you more.
Gary deserves it. Jay enjoys it. I'm like, Rachel, she's so sweet. I'm like, man, she's got.
Oh, you don't know me well enough.
Wait one to go for the bad boys soap, okay?
Yeah.
You all seem to have this idea that Rachel's some kind of shrinking violet. She's just
No, I don't know. You all, no, that's Blue. We know better.
Yep, we do.
Like people would say, what kind of sick fuck puts in fresh coffee and whiskey? I'm like, you probably don't know me that well.
Irish coffee.
Well, that's my breakfast, isn't it? That's breakfast, isn't it?
Get
Yeah, Irish coffee. Come on, man.
There you go.
Y'all don't all do that?
It's like a break from the cherry.
I
But
don't know
yeah,
how you get through the morning without that.
I was telling Nick last night because I
Yeah,
remember
Rachel has moonshine.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Moonshine and sweet tea. That's how we do it.
not racer. That's
Well,
we definitely. Yeah.
Rachel, I know that you live in a proper area where they come up and they say, "Do you want tea or unsweetened tea?"
Ugh.
That's when you know
There's
you're
only
back
one
in
right answer.
civilization. Yeah.
I love the picture of it as a Palpatine. It's like what was it? Someone mistake my sweet tea for unsweetened tea. It's like the hit on my life is like me scarred and deformed. Look,
It's traumatizing. It truly is.
Oh God.
Yeah. but yeah, so like Nick stream last night. So Jay picked this out, and I'm like, I forgot. When the show
I didn't
came
know that.
out,
This is Gary.
I thought it was you.
No, this is Gary.
Wow. Well, I guess it makes sense soon. Maybe. But yeah, Gary's idea for Westworld. I know you like this too, Jay. But when the show came out on HBO, I honestly never heard of Westworld. It just because 1973, and it just wasn't something anyone I knew talked about. So when I watched the first season, went back and watched this, I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm shocked because 1973, it took like almost 40 fucking years to make a TV show on this. I guess it wasn't like a big IP. Like I'm surprised this didn't get sequels and spin-offs and a whole.
It did get a sequel.
It got a bad sequel that completely missed the point, and a TV series called Beyond
Future World,
Westworld.
wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, Future World was the
sequel.
sequel, but the TV
sequel
series was
sucked.
Beyond
Beyond
Westworld, which is even worse.
I didn't even know there was
Somehow.
a TV series.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah.
Missed out.
Yeah, you should continue to remain ignorant of that because it is wretched.
Well, that's why it'd be something. If
I
like,
would defy it to be worse than Starfleet Academy. I really would. I would like that.
I might put it up against Starfleet Academy.
Wow, God,
it is pretty damn bad.
I looked this up, man. No, because I figure if Jay or Gary picks a film, I would ask you guys versus Google and stuff, and I just never knew that there was a Westworld TV show. But that had to be the 80s or 70s, right?
80s was, I think it was 1980, was it? I think 80, 81, something like that.
Yeah, like right at the transition, 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
It didn't last long.
Yeah,
no, one season, I think 6 episodes, I believe.
Yeah. Got canceled mid-season.
And it's on CBS, fucking for one season. Wow, only 5 episodes were produced, which is 3 airing before cancellation due to low ratings.
Yes, that's when you know you suck.
Yeah. I mean, on YouTube, I'm almost tempted to watch it just out of curiosity. Fuck.
Oh, it's terrible. It's really bad. Honestly, it's it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, I made better things in my backyard when I was 10.
Now, you know, I'm like, it can't be that bad.
It's like,
yes, it can. Yes, it can. Remember, Manimal got more episodes than this.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, so I think we have to remember that it isn't unique to the 2020s that a franchise or an IP is picked up and they completely lose the point of what it's supposed to be about. So it isn't unique to the 2020s.
We've always had shit writers and editors.
There's been talentless fucktards forever.
Yeah, the problem is that now all we have are talentless fucktards, and that's really kind of the problem. They grossly outnumber the competent people.
Oh, Jay said that on so many different streams where everyone's like, the past 5 years, all the remakes, reboots, and terrible things, and like again, every generation is like, my generation's got the shittiest remakes, really.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Can I interest you in a Rambo 3?
Yeah. Just check out what went on in the 80s, please.
Yeah. Well, these terms like artificial intelligence, computers, robots, like food. These things didn't exist before 2010. Apparently,
yeah, that's exactly right. Yep. These are totally new problems that nobody had thought of before.
Yeah, and of course, as we know, sex didn't exist.
You're inventing new things all the time.
Yeah. Every generation
Honestly,
invents sex.
breathing didn't exist either back then.
Well, certainly not as much of it is going on now. It's
I mean, afterwards, it would have to be like for the show because if I look at poor Jay's got stuff with Primal with Nick, but like they do like 2.5 hours on like a half or 20 minutes of Primal. So Westworld, the show would have to be like a different format because obviously each episode's an hour long. But I did love that first season's fantastic.
Yeah, it was
good. Good thing there's only one season in that show.
I 100% agree. Even my kids like, Dad, we're watching one season, son. That's all exists, just one season.
Yeah,
no more.
There's quite a few shows like that, to be honest, isn't there? So season 1 of Primal's really worth checking out and then leave it. Yeah.
No, season 2 as well. Go season 1 and season 2 of Primal. Don't go near season 3.
Okay, fair enough.
I like even like last week Jay said like they're I think Vex was like, what if they fix season 4? I don't care anymore. Like what if season 4 is fantastic to make up for it? It's
just like stuff, isn't it? Most Star Trek Academy comes out and the second season's great. All Star Trek series have a rough first season. I'm like, nah, not this fucking rough. No.
She'll be back. Give her a minute. She's making a phone call. Yeah, Westworld. I mean, again, for 73, I'm watching these themes and ideas. I'm like, man, you can just I can see Jurassic Park and so much Michael Crichton. Like, boy,
it's almost like a prototype Jurassic Park. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is. Again, it's a complex system where people think that they're in charge, and then little things start accumulating, and it goes to hell in a handbasket. But there's also some.
It does feel more stripped back in comparison to how epic Jurassic Park felt. But I still like it though. I still like this older movie. It captures a lot about what men would act like if they were in that situation. Really, isn't it? We'd all be doing this, playing with balls and shooting people.
It's inherently a very masculine film.
Yeah.
Well, you might be doing that, Luke, but count me out of that one.
Oh, you're missing out, my friend. You're missing out.
You see what he has to his flashlight.
But I think there's a few things. I think Jay and I had sort of discussed this, and it's something that Jay had mentioned quite a few times on previous streams about the dangers of nostalgia, and this is absolutely one of the things that is really does illustrate what the dangers of nostalgia really are. Wanting to go back to what people consider to be, a better time. And also the whole cosplay thing, people taking themselves out of the real world and putting themselves into a fantasy world. And of course, there was something very deliberate that Michael Crichton did with this movie, which I thought was very, very smart. And that was the Roman world, medieval world, and Westworld themes of this. They weren't, he didn't want them to be depictions of actual life during that times, because one, it would be very, very difficult to get everything historically accurate. But what he wanted to do was to make a version that the movies have shown people. So this is kind of a movie version of those worlds,
right? And much like nostalgia, an idealized version of what the past was like.
Very kind of sanitized.
Yeah, plus it kind of goes back to the beginning as well, when he's asking James Brolin about the little string so he can do the quick drawing thing and all that, because he's emulating what he's seen in other movies, hasn't he?
Right.
Like when Yul Brynner shows up and he's like, you talk too much.
Yeah. But what's interesting, I think, about the Pete character is that he's very much, obviously James Brolin, John, he's been there before. He knows what it's all about. But Pete's very naive to it. It's something.
Yeah, he's basically us being introduced to this world, isn't
he? But he's also there's something very childlike about his enjoyment of it. But I think the difference between the two is that James Brolin, John, he is somebody who really immerses himself into the world, rather than Pete's character, who does still seem like and feel like he is a visitor, that it is just something that he's visiting rather than fully immersing himself in. That's what I like about Pete's, the character of Pete. I think he's actually a very sweet, quite naive character,
Yeah, I think there's there's another layer to the idea of Delos, and it's the abandonment of morality.
Vicarious living.
Right. And that ability to go there. And if you the Josh Brolin character, he's been there before, so he's much more loose.
Yeah, you can give me a remake with Josh Brolin, that'll be just fine.
Yeah. The problem with going to that is what does that, if you continue to go there, how does that distort your morality moving forward, right? And Pete is very much, coming in, and he has all of the hangups, but I can't do that. And he's like, what are you talking about? You can do anything. And it's really only after, he gets with the hooker that Pete kind of embraces it and oh, this is great. Then all of a sudden consequences start happening, and oh no, right? Because that's the other thing this is offering, is this the ability to act hedonistically, but there's no consequences until there are.
I mean, I wonder if this is the first time this kind of fantasy world, better than life holodeck type thing really got explored. I'm not aware of anything before 1973 that really covered this particular kind of idea.
No, I think you could be right,
because Star Trek, but the holodeck was that
was TNG.
Oh, that was like 87 TNG.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean, there were
that.
ideas, I think, to have something like that in Star Trek Phase 2, but even Star Trek Phase 2 would have been after this. So it's pretty groundbreaking when you think about the amount of things that have paid homage to this going forward. It really did start something, and you get this kind of weird thing where you've got these guests at this resort, and obviously not everybody's fantasy is going to be the same, so you've got to try and kind of cater to everybody. Everybody might want to be the sheriff. Well, only one person can be the sheriff, for example. And I kind of wish that some of those things might have got explored in something like expanded material for it. I don't know if it was covered in a book, if there was a book written by Crichton of this particular film.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't. He just straight to screenplay.
It was just.
Right? So I mean, I'm just like, So I mean, just like, but when I was watching it, it had me sort of thinking of all of these ideas of what would you do if you can go, literally anywhere and do anything.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that actually about the book, Al, because he initially started to write this as a book, and he was very disappointed at the results. So he thought, this isn't working as a book. It really isn't a book. It has to be a screenplay. So he started working on the screenplay, developed that, passed it on to somebody else, and they said, "Oh wow, this is gonna, why are you writing a screenplay of this? This will make a great book." He said, "I've tried. It didn't work." And but there was an additional world in this, in the original script.
Really?
And the additional world was a Paradise Island world. And it was obviously this little desert island set in the middle of wherever it's supposed to be, and everybody goes back to sort of tribal tribal mentality. But I thought maybe that was a little bit too
almost like
extreme.
Lord of the Flies, but
very much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, the first season on HBO, they're obviously focusing just on a Western. And then when we watch this has you, like, was it 4 or 5 different themes? But it shows you that, this is an idea. It's a great idea, but this really would, in the right people's hands, benefit from, you could get 4 or 5 seasons, because imagine 1 season per world. And you could do a lot with this if it was
absolutely
actually done right. But,
unfortunately, like most things, feminists got hold of it and just absolutely ran it through the ringer. It was the drop off was so bad, because I did really like the first season of Westworld, and everybody was talking about it. So I was working in finance at the time, and everybody was like, "Yeah, this is really good. This is really putting some stuff across sci-fi wise that hasn't been explored for quite some time." And then season 2 onwards, they just made it all about the God, what's her name? Not Tessa Thompson, the other one.
Tandy Newton's character.
That's it. Yeah, Tandy Newton's character. And it just went all like full on feminist. And it was like, well, hang on, you've kind of left behind the science fiction aspect of this, as women, morality of robots having free will, all that kind of stuff, and just made it into this kind of weird feminist revenge fantasy. At least for the half of season 2 that I saw. I gave up after that.
I did watch 3. It gets worse. Just out of curiosity.
It gets worse.
Yeah, which is Jay, something you mentioned, which I'm just curious, because this is obviously pre higher end video games, but part of eventually when GTA got pretty popular, some of the pushback was like, well, it's escapism. If I'm beating a hooker to death in Vice City or San Andreas, doesn't count because it's fantasy. But this movie here is like, what if the video games start getting to the point where it becomes like Westworld? Because that's the moral question some people were pushing back on GTA. It's like, oh, you're doing horrible shit like killing cops and beating hookers and killing black people, but like, oh, it's just pixels, it's not real. But then we start getting to virtual reality or Westworld like type of technology.
Yeah, and again, once you're in like your actual senses and experiences, and it's not abstracted through a screen or whatever.
Yeah,
that's a bit of a different thing. And to the credit of the series, the first season also talks about that. With the Men in Black, and then the what happened with his family and all of that. You find out that it really did distort him in a way. Oh, look, I'm empowered. Yeah, but are you really? And then that you come back for these things, and by the time he's showing up, he's kind of looking for secrets, but he's absolutely brutal. He is that everybody is just means to an end, and whatever urge he has, there you go. And the problem is that darkness stays within you. That once you've started to, especially if you're dealing with something that is indistinguishable from a person, other than you've been told it's a robot, right? Because like as Pete is coming on, he's like, was she one of those? And John's like, probably. And
they say something about their hands, but they don't really carry it through, do they?
No, they do, because if you look at the inside knuckles, they have upward ridges, like they're wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay.
Of course, sorry, mate, go on.
I was just going to say, I was looking for it in the kind of the hooker scene, because I was thinking, Christ, imagine getting a hand job from that. Look down, look at that hand, you'd be like, oh God, take it right out at the moment.
Hey, it's ribbed for your pleasure. What are you talking about?
I will give the movie this. So it doesn't fucking make one of the characters betray his friend to simp over a robot that gets fucking reprogrammed and forgets about him. Then he gets all bitter about it years later. No, he just gets laid with her, and then
that'd be such a stupid idea. Who'd do that?
Yeah, it was back in the first series, wasn't it? With the Ed Harris character, when it was revealed he was the young lad who hung out with Ben Barnes
all along.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but the thing. Well, first of all, that wasn't really his friend. It's the son of his boss, and the guy's a douche. But
it's been a fucking long time, mate.
I watched it when it came out, and I've never touched it since.
Right, but that's also the risk.
So like, oh my god, the woman I was in love with is a robot and forgot about me, and I'm still pissed off about it decades later. It just annoyed me. It really did.
It's a deep
that's not what happens. But the
well, no, it was after something else, wasn't he? It was scouting.
No, yeah, he's very much about the figuring out what the secret is to Westworld, because he started to pick up hints because he comes here all the time, and so he's looking for clues, and that's why he's scalping them and everything else. Just doing.
Yeah, it's been a while. I remember a lot of times I was bored because there was a lot of fucking over monologuing, over analyzing all the fucking time. And this is why, like, the movie, it doesn't do that. It lets you come to your conclusions by yourself.
Yeah,
it's a long time ago. It's 10. That TV series is 10 years old now. So we are
it first came out in 2016.
Yeah. Also, it's officially been canceled too, so we're not getting a 5th season.
Oh no!
And nothing
there is a new season that's I checked on IMDb, and there's actually a trailer for it on IMDb for the next for season 4 certainly.
Yeah. No, but according to HBO said after season 4.
I remember there being a massive gap between seasons 1 and 2 because they obviously hadn't expected it to be such a huge hit, as it were.
Also heard too from Deadline, Westworld cast will still be paid for season 5 after cancellation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice
job. If you can get it.
Nice job.
I mean, as this is August 2022. It's like, will there be a 5th season? But like HBO officially canceled it as of 2023. But I mean, so yeah, they all got paid though. So
because series to make.
It was cheaper to do that than to make another bombing season of this.
Yeah. So pay or play deals, but this was quite interesting because when Crichton made this, he knew that there was going to be studio interference from the head of MGM. The guy that ran MGM at the time was notorious for interfering and notorious for recutting movies. So he decided to go the Alfred Hitchcock method and literally just shoot to cut. So everything he shot, so literally everything he shot that's all that there is. There's nothing. There's nothing else.
Oh. Damn.
Smart.
All right. Well, it's only an hour and a half film, so just tell Rachel where she's at. She comes back where we're at. But yeah, here we go for this Westworld 1973 film. Here we go in. There. Get to a lion. The Metro Lion.
Oh, get me out of this circle, please.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'd say Jurassic Park, we watched 2 back to back. It's got grander themes, but also, CGI and film is what Jurassic Park's almost 25 years later. I mean, these guys at some point, I mean, the ideas are great in Westworld, but like still at 1973 budget and technology, there's only so much you can do with these ideas.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that as far as the story goes, I think it's really, really well told. I would have liked to have seen it expanded. And I suppose back then it didn't really happen, but I thought there was so much potential for this idea because at the end of the day, science fiction at its core, science fiction is the conflict between nature and technology, or man and artificial intelligence. That is the core tenet of science fiction, and I thought this did that better than most things. I don't remember when I first saw the film. But I know it was
doing it for the Terminator, really, wasn't it? Technology gone bad, and humans are paying the price for it.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of that.
Let's be honest. Pretty much every single one of Crichton's books or films deals with this particular sort of, we get technology and we abuse it and it all goes tits up.
Yeah, you kind of get like guys like him and Philip K. Dick had done their research on this stuff and they knew what was coming.
I've got to be honest. I do think that that Michael Crichton is infinitely better than Philip K. Dick in his explanation or laying out the warning signs, the red flags.
Yeah, Philip K. Dick
I get that.
He's less interested in technology and more philosophical questions about the nature of self and the mind.
It's like the difference between something like Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke, in my opinion. They both had different approaches to what they wrote.
Yeah.
I like to this commercial in a sense because it's filmed like a commercial. You're watching it like the advertiser, hey, the Westworld, but even the first guy, like, hey, remember cowboys and Indians, and that's the premise, the idea for selling Westworld, like how you saw Jurassic Park. It's like it's just robots and they actually bleed like real people. But even then, for me, for 1973, you guys know older films, but you had like, what was it, Lost in Space, and like big, bulky, mechanical, black and white, like just the idea of like having robots in the 70s that could bleed like people. This is so like innovative for the time.
I mean, the idea of the humanoid robot goes back at least to 1927's Metropolis.
Wow.
Yeah, the woman who pretty much inspired C-3PO, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's the difference between android and robot, isn't it?
Right, but she ends up looking like a human and starts a revolution.
Now, I mean, again, with money nowadays, still $1,000 a day. I mean, because I know in the TV show was like a couple $100,000 or some shit, but like $1,000 a day in the 70s that's
some serious money.
Yeah, that's not small change.
Yeah, I mean, we had just got off the gold standard when this came out.
Yeah. That's the whole the vacation of like having these humanoid robots and it's just like the Wild West. Yeah, but it's not like they advertise being like, oh, it's something everybody can go to, and most people can't afford $1,000 a day.
Well, I mean, this is basically take Disneyland and turn it to 11. You go to Disneyland and the idea is you're never supposed to see anybody cleaning up. It just magically happens. Maintenance crews aren't out. There are tunnels underneath everything, and they pop up in areas and pull them out. But also, like your sight lines are set up so you can't see anything outside the park. Everything is optical illusions, and then it's a magical kingdom. It's a whole different place. Yeah, well, these guys are like, hold my beer.
Yeah, like I seen yesterday was on Twitter, like they showed the Disneyland there. This guy had his Minnie Mouse head off. He's smoking a cigarette. So fucking Hispanic guy.
With coffee and lung cancer, and no one said a thing about it.
No, Minnie Mouse took her head off. No.
But the thing is, I am invested in these characters more than I was with the show. I mean, you get them straight away. And they talk like real people. They are talking like in like they're monologuing philosophies all the time. It's like Jonathan Nolan scripts. Bloody hell, he's a good script writer. He can do concept really well. But when it comes to dialogue, he always has to fucking overanalyze everything.
Well, plus
this film presents information in a very, very efficient way. Just gets it out the way, gives the audience exactly what they need to know.
The guns
They're talking like real guys who are friends, that's it. We'll have a history together.
What's mean will this focus on two main characters versus this show? You've got a massive cast, especially from Ed Harris to James Marsden to Thandie Newton. So Anthony Hopkins. Like it's not just two main characters. Like the robots really don't have a personality versus the show. You get a whole season with the robots becoming sentient and getting their backgrounds.
Yeah, you've also this.
Well, again, I mean, this.
You've got 90 minutes in this movie. You better get your stuff done.
No, it's a real tight movie.
You think about the female roles in this film, there just aren't any.
How's leg?
Although I think what's quite interesting about the female on the little commercial at the beginning, so she goes to Roman World, and what is it you liked about Roman World? Well, the men. Yeah. So it was, equally as beneficial for women as it was for men.
I mean, in this group here, you have the guy who goes to medieval world, and then his wife goes to Roman world. And he's like, yeah, okay, we're talking about mine. And then it goes to Roman world. It's like the debauched pleasures. I mean, he's kind of looking at his life like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it's basically humans indulging in hedonism a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, not for nothing, but like this is a flat screen TV on a fucking flight. Yeah. Like that's not happening in the goddamn 70s.
They got it wrong. It's not widescreen. They got it wrong. Damn movie. Damn you for getting it wrong.
Yeah, showing the different like all the different Westworlds.
We've also got Third World, where you can marry your cousin.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're paying for it,
you can do that. You can mutilate women. You can eat babies.
You should have a fucking furry world and stuff.
Yeah, we blew that one up. Nuked it from orbit.
Yeah. You have to travel on a separate liner for that.
Yeah, damn Trump. Damn you for blowing up Third World.
As soon as fucking Luke lands, like, where the homeless people at in Vegas?
Yeah,
like, why? These guys Molotov cocktail.
Here in serial killer world, you'll.
Luke's like, I got rules. I just kill vagrants. Like the whole town's vagrants. Like, oh,
that's right. You think any of these people have a home?
The dinghy dabbers count as vagrants, don't they? So what if they're staying in a hotel? I mean, it's not exactly their home.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not theirs.
Well, problem too is like if you shoot them, okay, you can like repair bullet wounds and fix them. Like Luke, stop fucking setting them on fire. You know that you're melting.
Yeah, exactly.
The plastic. You son of a bitch.
Well, I've got to get rid of the evidence, don't I?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's only so much gas in this resort. You keep fucking going through all the damn petrol.
Yeah, you gotta love Pete's porno tash in there, though. It's like they just snatched a porn star off there and just slung him into the movie.
It was the 70s. It was an unfortunate time for all of us.
Yeah. The first dress you put the porno stash.
Yeah, turtleneck, everything with the suit, you know.
Quite interesting to think about this. It's one of the first movies that I can think of where you have what would be considered to be the square-jawed all-American hero actually subverting the expectation of the audience and getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because James Brolin actually does look like a bit of a leading man here, while Pete does look a little bit like an awkward Ned, which works for the character because you can tell he's all nerves, he's very self-conscious, but the inner psycho in him just gets to enjoy it because it's part of our shadow, isn't it?
He had really had a fantastic run of movies throughout the 70s, James Brolin.
Brilliant legend.
Yeah.
Insanely trying to charge Lance $300 for an interview. Oh wait, that's not the real one. Yeah, I remember that when he was thought he would be the real James Brolin, turned out to be a bloody con man.
I love to see repeatedly during the speakers. Thank you for joining Westworld. Nothing can go wrong. It's a great place. Nothing can go wrong. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Nothing can go wrong. Okay, awesome. Thanks for reminding us nothing's going to go wrong. It happened.
Always listen to fucking Dead Meat from Hot Shots. I'm in a park where robots can go wrong and kill us. What could possibly go wrong?
It's like where almost like the plot hole comes through, isn't it? The guns aren't supposed to fire at anything that's not, cold-blooded. If it's warm, they're not supposed to fire at it.
That's actually raised a question. That's actually raised me a question. Why has the robots got live rounds with? Why didn't they just not put live rounds in the fucking gun at all? Just have something.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Because you want to make it fun and realistic. It's almost like, why would you clone dinosaurs that have massive teeth and claws that could probably eat your guests? Why not make them all herbivores?
Yeah. Excuse me, I don't think we should put any live rounds in with any sensors. That's
because it's only a matter of time before we get some white liberal woman trying to fuck them. That's why.
But they put safety protocols. Don't worry.
He's like, yeah, we'll just do it the Brandon Lee way. Just have some live rounds in just in case.
Yeah. I like two small details, especially what the show gets into. Like even in the show, the fucking horses are synthetic. Like it's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like.
Well, even the rattlesnake later, I mean, robot rattlesnake.
Well, again, they need to have complete control, and if you're firing guns, you don't want to kill real horses.
Sure. Yeah.
And now this is again something else that ties into Jurassic Park. It's not massively explored here like it is in that book, but absolute control is impossible of a complex system.
Right.
The more complex your system, the harder it is to maintain absolute control over it.
Yeah, and then you start to get cascading failures.
Yeah, that's the whole point of what Ian Malcolm's character, but the chaos theory.
Well, that's it, exactly. And it's kind of missing from this film, really. I understand it didn't exist at that time, but, in the book, Ian Malcolm goes into a lot more into fractals and the idea of
maybe it's like any failures. Maybe like any kind of writer, this would help, help Crichton create that Jurassic Park because of like what he did with this one.
100%.
Add more ideas to it.
I mean, he actually gets chaos theory totally wrong in Jurassic Park, but the again, the idea of these complex systems that that small things can start to cascade. That's already, he's already covered it here. He's just used the new buzzword when he does Jurassic Park.
So I forgot what's Ian Malcolm's like theories in the film that he gets wrong, because
so the idea of chaos theory and strange attractors is that you have complex systems, and they generally float around like these predetermined areas of probability, but occasionally you'll get an outlier, right? And you can't predict when it'll suddenly go to that state. It's just the nature of complex systems, and the more complexity you get, the more likely you're going to get these very odd way out outliers, and the probabilities are really iffy. That's not what Ian actually talks about. He's just basically talking about, again, the problems of complex systems, that little things can start to go wrong, and your idea of control, you always have incomplete information. Right.
And one of the other things, obviously, the further that a model goes along, the more prone it is to going awry.
Right. It's kind of like when you do when you're doing heading, if you're using a compass, if you start to drift off, and you're incorrect on your first point, your next one's going to be a little more off, right? And it compounds.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's exponential, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like trying to use inertial navigation.
This is good exposition on there. Princess Vesper's dad just being this complete klutz.
Also, he just shot the mirror. So
we see him trying to be the sheriff and just having a hard time opening a fucking door.
He can't even get in the door.
Yeah.
Anybody want to question me? And then he's in the door, and I was like, I guess the door.
I mean, not the same by any means, Jay, but like my friend Phil works in my truck because I got a hybrid. He goes, dude, now he's been working on trucks or cars since he was like 10. He's like in his 30s. He goes, now he had to buy a fucking scanner because he's like, I can't even diagnose a vehicle anymore, where it's like I gotta plug the fucking thing and let do a printout, because it becomes so complex now with the brains and the car stuff. Like, just even mechanical shit's not like, hey, something's knocking, I can figure it out in 5 seconds. No, there's a whole process now of like
well, then even if I do figure it out, they've actually locked down this thing, so you have to have dealer unlock X or whatever.
Yeah, he showed me out with my parking brake when he changed I bought rotors and brake pads. He goes, I can't just take the fucking tire off and change your brake pads. I actually have to go into your car, unlock the fucking codes, because they self-lock where you can't change the brake pads or rotors without unlocking X, Y, and Z. He's like, God damn, man.
Yep.
And he's like, dude, it's like just an average guy that is a friend who wants to work on a car. He goes, just a fucking oil change. Anyone could do it back in the 90s. A fucking 10-year-old could. Now oil change is a whole process.
Hey, but the good news is at least it's decreasing security, because I remember was it 3 years ago they figured out that you could start a Toyota and lock the doors through the headlight.
Jeez. And plus I say too, I am driving a fucking truck and I just ran over a skunk. My wheels fell off. Like, I hit a skunk. God damn it! Like, they're so much safer. Like,
I hit a skunk, Karen. Why does the truck smell like a dead body that's being dug up after being buried?
It's a skunk, I swear.
Yeah.
Are you drinking alcohol? I'm like, I'm drinking coffee, ma'am. Come on, Bailey's coffee.
What is this stuff? Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, wait, there's a label. It says
getting some horrific lag here. This scene was replicated almost exactly in Red Dwarf Gunman of the Apocalypse.
Right now, my timestamp
where
is
Rimmer asks for a
dry
wine. Yeah, that's it.
1535. He's looking at the rope, the one that's pouring a drink.
Joel Brenner.
Yeah,
the legend.
The Black Knight is what they call him in this.
When school,
I love how he's just this fucking nuisance to him as well, right up until everything goes wrong, and then he just becomes this ruthless enemy that can't get. He cannot escape, or tries to escape.
He said the thing. Get this boy a bib.
Yep.
It's cool because you're telling yourself, hey, it's a robot. Why is the robot actually drinking for? Like, that's such a sophisticated system where it's not just a stupid robot. It's a lot more complex.
Yeah, again, they're supposed to be indistinguishable from humans.
Yeah. Kill him. Of course, that's the question they run to. Jay's like, well, how do you know? Is the bartender a robot? Is he? It's like, these other guests. Who is a robot at this point?
Yeah, so that's one thing that that Crichton very clearly tries to avoid is what happens if two guests accidentally get into it with each other, not realizing they're guests.
Yeah.
I thought you were a robot. No, I thought you were the robot.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Draw, click, click. No shit.
This damn gun didn't work. I'm just gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah.
They would start beating him to death. You killed a guy like I thought it was a robot.
Well, that by the way is another thing. The snake isn't supposed to bite. We do get into a bar brawl where we're punching.
Yeah, I was just thinking they're not supposed to hurt the guests, but
yeah.
If you get hit by a robot's fist, I'm pretty sure that is going to hurt.
Yeah, I like the fact they're actually punching robots, not breaking their hands on their faces.
Yeah, because even like with Blade Runner, you look at their eyes and still know they're replicant. But yeah,
no, you can't.
You've got the shine, haven't you? Yeah, it's very nice.
No, there's a reason you have to give a Voight comp test.
Oh, God damn it. Well, for the audience, then I saw the shine.
Is this to test if I'm a replicant or a lesbian emperor?
Yeah, yes. Oh, I think we know the answer to that.
When he started twitching, making weird noises, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a replicant, but I'm not
my
sure.
mother. Let me tell you about my mother.
Yeah.
I might have to do Blade Runner one day because that's a fucking fantastic movie.
Which version, though, dude? Many cuts.
First one, anyway. The first one, we can still do the second one.
So
no, he meant which version of Blade Runner. There's the theatrical cut, the director's cut, the final cut,
work print.
Yeah.
There's the Ultimate International Edition. Like
five different versions, I think. Got a Blu-ray set somewhere of all of them.
Yeah, not the fucking rubbish theatrical versions. Like, I went to solve some crimes. I found a clue. Why am I talking like a game show host? I wiggle, waggle, waggle, waggle.
Well, I'm sure give it 10 more years. Like, hey guys, here's another version of Blade Runner you didn't see in theaters.
Yeah, it's when we find out that the black goo from Prometheus is actually.
I swear to God, I will turn into Liam Neeson from Taken. You know, I will find you. I will kill you.
The crossover we needed: Prometheus meets Blade Runner.
Yeah. Well, he already had stuck in some.
Yeah, they've already said it's the same universe.
Yeah.
But this is good exposition building as well. It's already building the world and letting you know what is going on, all the mechanics and everything.
Yeah, it's really well done.
And it's exposition done right because he's telling his friend what's going on, so he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons that they do the you can do anything in Westworld is perfectly safe. They're trying for people that are new here. There's no guardrails. You can just let your freak flag fly and there's no consequences until there is.
Actually, I think one of the women in the whorehouses is I forgot her character's name, but she's in Star Trek, the original one. We see her later. Yeah,
she's also in The Right Stuff. She's Poncho, the one that owns the bar.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, she's the madam of the whorehouse.
Yeah, I thought that was there.
It's true. Like Jameson.
This would be fun though.
Yeah, it's Majel Barrett.
Like people glamorize the Wild West. One thing about the set.
Rodriguez's future wife. Well, actually, no.
Yeah.
Would they been? I think they were married at this point. Actually, to be honest.
Like that was from freaking Seth MacFarlane, Million Ways to Die in the West. Like this is the worst fucking worst part of this to be alive.
There she is.
Yep, it's Majel Barrett.
Yep,
fucking dysentery and coyotes and shit.
Star Trek and The Next Generation.
Yep.
Nurse Chapel.
Yep. Yeah. Troy's mom.
Oh shit. Huh.
Yeah, she was Troy's mother, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell! I don't know why I just remembered that now. It's been a while since I watched The Next Generation. Picard walks in and starts relaying some poetry towards her.
Look at this brothel. These damn women are fully clothed. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the thing. Like, in a fantasy world, we all know like exactly what this would really be like. Just debauchery everywhere, basically.
Yeah.
By the way,
you got to go to Roman world for that.
Yeah, you know when they lay with these robot whores, I mean, do they have like some kind of sperm disposal inside their crotches that they can just empty it out?
Boy,
oh yeah, yeah. You got
Well, this is why,
sterilization, and you know, it's like your fleshlight.
This is why in that subservience film with Megan Fox, she had the UV light in her mouth.
When she opened her fucking mouth, it was a blue light. I mean, oh my god, it's fucking. I knew a couple friends were laughing their ass off with that. My mouth can clean itself. Oh, really? That's why I know some women didn't like Companion last year. I'm like, I know Companion has problems, but I'm like, when Jack Quaid does that robot, you think guys wouldn't be doing that shit?
Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, totally. I mean, I really like Companion. The thing I didn't like about Companion is it turned into, again, brave feminist female getting revenge on incel male, and I was just like, again, we really had something there with the nature of free will, artificial intelligence, you know, all that kind of stuff, and they just pissed it all up the wall and just made it into another, you know, girlfriend revenge drama.
Yeah, no, I think the first half was starting off pretty strong. So it was it was exploring those ideas about torturing, you know, basically your sex robot and what you would do with it, like, and it's so unrealistic. I'm like, unrealistic. Have you met guys? Like,
but like also just like the idea of using a robot as a patsy for a crime, you know, great idea. And I was just like, yeah, there really was something. I mean, I thought it was very funny in places as well, like when she gets stopped by the patrol car and she's stuck in German mode.
Yeah.
You know, I thought there's some really, really cool stuff, but never mind.
Yeah. I didn't kill my neighbor. It was my sex robot. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
What, again? Jesus, I've told you about this.
It's a fucking fourth one this week. God damn it.
It's a new update.
It's going right here, like, you know, am I about to fuck a robot? Like, damn, okay.
See, that's when firmware becomes hardware.
I hardly know you. You know,
again, this is the thing: is you would anthropomorphize the robots because they look so human.
Yeah, absolutely, you would. I mean, and not just that, they also act human. I mean, you know, she's not really acting. I think it would mess with the morality centers of your brain to a certain degree.
Right, and again, you would get a lot of crossover. Right, you know, I did this, you know, these things, and then you're walking around and like in the office going, man, I'd like to shoot this guy just like I did the other one. You're like, all right, calm down, son.
Again, that's something that could definitely have been explored, you know, the idea behind this enhanced reality and going back to reality, similar to what Inception did with the dream world and the real world, you know.
Yeah, but again, the only way you do that is with you know, like a series like Westworld.
Again, you'd have to tackle it in a series,
and they did.
Sorry, mate.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think the difference is that, you know, when we're talking about 1973 and how things could be enhanced, we have to remember that this is a very new concept for an audience of 1973, whereas you know, we have a much more highly developed concept of what artificial intelligence is now, because obviously it was surrounded by
absolutely. I mean, obviously I'm talking about this film is now 53 years old.
You know, also being
kind of scary.
It is
consider how much he gets laid. I mean, goddamn, you got a problem there, Felix, you know. I mean, slow down, man. I understand you're in your 20s and all, but Jesus.
Well, he buys used. You know how he likes the older ones.
That's true. So, that's all right. If you just clean them down with some hand sanitizer, it's fine.
Steam clean, probably.
and I've seen people put on the internet like, "Hey guys, you use Fleshlight." Like, well, barely used. I go, well,
sloppy 5 millionths.
I mean,
it's the same people that buy their underwear at the Goodwill. No, that's all right. I'm good.
Oh, no, you're all right. Yeah,
as long as you wash it, it's fine. It's in the guys who reuse condoms.
I mean, I'm not the one that left the racing stripe in these. They came that way. Oh, wait.
In Red Dwarf, where Lister's serving up that meal using all of the material, like the colostomy bags, and got the sauce in it, and he's like, "It's all clean. It's all been sterile. It's fine."
So Jason now is like, they make sure everybody's asleep, and now they come out with the cleaning crew. So you can see.
Yeah, I like this idea, but I mean,
Disneyland.
The thing is, again, you've got this. This assumes that everybody goes to bed at a certain time and gets up at a certain time. You'd think there'd have to be some people who just cowboy their way through the night and stuff. But, the film's quite clever at, sort of just not addressing those things in a very obvious way.
Well, yeah, and it's more like, well, nothing's 100% perfect. This is as close as you're going to get.
Maybe self-imposed curfew, something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to assume so, wouldn't you?
Either that, or they just they make the liquor strong enough. And,
just struggle. Just struggle again.
Yeah. Just hit them with some knockout gas.
All Rohypnol based.
All his bodies in the cranes.
But I like the fact that
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, but one of the things that Crichton was smart enough to do is make the vehicles electric, so you can't hear them.
Oh, good point.
Yes,
you're right. Shit. It's all quiet too.
And they have to bring their lights because, of course, Westworld wouldn't have electric lights.
Yeah. I mean, technically, they could have lanterns out there, right? I mean, outside.
Yeah, but they got to get all the lights because, again, they've got to pick up everything.
It's all about maintaining that facade, isn't it?
Right. Yep.
That's why at Disney World you're never supposed to break character.
Exactly. Yeah, and again, you're never supposed to see maintenance crews or anybody remove the trash or anything like that.
Just because wrappers a little wrinkle doesn't mean the candy inside is spoiled. Say Racer gets it. I always buy used food too. Like, come on. Seen it yesterday in your poster. Someone's pissed off that they showed this Dunkin' Donuts girl on TikTok. Hey, I'm shutting down a store, and she threw out like hundreds of dollars worth of fucking food because it went bad. It's like, I'm sure homeless people wouldn't care if that donut was an hour past its due date or something. But
yeah,
you're not legally allowed to do that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying that's I get that, but it's like people are just outraged, like they're throwing all this fucking food away. It's like, people
right. Again, it was like, okay, well then go talk to your politicians that passed the law that said that you can't give food.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All that is because they all they need to do with that is just remove the potential for being sued for it.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the idea behind
insufficient opportunities for graft with that. Also, how dare you look down your nose upon the homeless people that they don't have legal rights?
But they smell.
Well, they smell like gasoline if Neb's been around them.
They smell like they're not for long.
And I know how to clean all that up.
That's right.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to see fucking Luke in Los Angeles. My God.
He'd be a busy boy, wouldn't he?
We've already had a big fire there. I want to wait till it calms down a bit.
Was that you in Glasgow? Be honest.
Yeah, but yeah, the details just so like they put so much work into the set design.
It's very interesting, isn't it? How they have surgeons working on the robots.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not like a mechanical engineer type thing. It is very much done as a surgery.
Yeah. This kind of idea was used in the Android's Dream of Electric Sheep as well, where except the vets, but they're not really vets. They're mechanics who just dress like vets, fixing mechanical animals.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming they're dressed like doctors in a sense, because if they do have blood and some live stuff going on, there could be a risk of infection. Maybe.
No, it's mostly clean room stuff. So like any tech area, what they don't want to do is have stuff fall into the mechanisms.
Then the robots might go mad or something, and that'd be terrible.
That would never happen.
It's already hinting that something's going wrong here, though. Already.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's subtle, but they are talking about you get this feeling that it's like the line in Jurassic Park where I think it's Arnold. I think it's Samuel Jackson's character says we've got all the major problems of a zoo and a theme park combined. And they've gone for efficiency, so everything's supposed to be automated. Boy, that doesn't work out well. The same thing with this, where they're seeing, okay, we have a
and there's a real key bit here where they talk about some of the stuff was actually designed by computer, not by person.
Yes, that's right.
They
Yes,
don't actually understand some of the tech.
Yeah, so it's basically kind of like AI as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, it's or that much, or like Jurassic Park, where you have the hacker, right? He's wrote all the code. Nobody else understands what he's doing, and then he's gone. Oh shit!
You didn't say the magic word.
Yeah. Wayne, hate this hacker shit.
Dotson.
You got Dotson here. See, nobody cares.
I love Wayne Knight in that film.
Oh, he's such a piece of shit in that movie.
It's great. He just plays this kind of conniving, unloyal slob.
Yeah.
Well, he was lowest bidder, so there you go.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's why you don't take the lowest bid.
Yep. And like Jason right there, he just exact words. He's like, well, they're designed by other computers. We don't know exactly how they work. Like that's good to know, because you want to be in control of everything. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We're definitely not heading that direction right now with people that are doing coding bullshit. Look, it's a magic black box. It just works, does it?
Like I said, 3 years ago, AI couldn't do fingers. Now look at it.
Will Smith spaghetti.
It's okay. It still can't count.
Give it time.
You can give LLMs all the time you want in the world. It ain't gonna.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's not really the AI that bothers me. It's the AI's impact on humans that bothers me. I think.
Yeah, it's the stupid people.
Yeah, it's the way that that we decide that we're going to interact with it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, look at what social media has done to the human race. Now imagine that exponentially worse with AI.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, essentially, I mean, any piece of technology is, a very benign thing. It's how people decide they want to interact with something, how they, their decisions on how they use it.
Yeah.
So it really isn't social media per se, as I think we've all blamed social media for certain things, but it isn't really social media itself. It's the way people want to use it. It's how
we turn social media into, because let's be honest, the concept behind social media, the interconnectivity that we could all experience is a very compelling idea. There's loads of potential there, but unfortunately, because we are such a bloody tribal species by nature, we didn't really use it in the best way. I firmly believe that we weren't really ready in a social or a societal perspective for social media.
I don't think you would have ever been ready, because all social media does is allow you to take the things that you normally do in life and broadcast it to a larger audience. That's it.
But then that becomes important to people, doesn't it? I mean, back in the day,
sure, but it's also important. Just the three people on your block. Well, I hope, but I don't know about my lawn. This is whatever, right? That kind of fronting.
That's
that
what
already
I'm saying.
happens
That was the limit of it back then.
Right. All this did was just give you. Like I said, with Twitter is every village had its idiot. Twitter is just the international convention of village idiots.
Back in the day when you was a kid, you only had to worry about, the only people that had to think you were cool were a couple of people at school or something. Now, you're exposed to all these people at once, and that's why.
And there's no way to adjust people to that, because that impulse will always be there. If you increase the size of the audience, they will perform for it.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's it. Which is why it's a great idea, in my opinion, to limit social media interactivity for under 16s. I really do think that's a good idea. Become more comfortable with who you are before jumping into this horrible fucking world.
Nice morning shave and a bath, and fuck asshole walks to my bedroom with a gun. Like, oh shit.
It's weird, isn't it? Because the Man in Black is like obviously part of a narrative being enjoyed throughout the experience, but again, how do you know that that's that person's fantasy? Maybe they didn't want that. Maybe they did just want to get laid all weekend and just have.
Well, the mistake is that it comes back. That's already showing it's having problems.
That stunt there was I don't know whether you remember. Jay might remember. Was shown in the title sequence of The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
Shit.
But yeah, Yul actually did go through a plate glass window there. That was him. Obviously, that wasn't him falling off the, through the window, but the studio sections, that was him straight through the window.
Yeah, because it can only permit you to do certain things depending on if the insurance can cover it or if it can badly injure you, isn't it?
That's why Tom Cruise is such a nightmare.
This was a relatively low budget movie, even for its day. I think
really?
about $1 million.
Yeah, it's pretty low budget. Yeah,
because it makes Westworld look a little bit more dusty and lived in, doesn't it?
Well, I'm sure they're just using studio backlot.
Oh yeah, no, it's most certainly backlot.
Movies all throughout the.
That'll definitely save some money.
Yeah.
This gotta suck too. It's like I want the authentic Western experience. Hey,
when I was watching Charlie Chan earlier, it's like that's all backlot stuff.
Yeah, I'm locked up. The judge will be here next week. Next week, I'm on fucking vacation, man. I'm being in jail for a week, you dick.
That's it, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, is this your? Can you just demand to speak to the fucking manager and be like, no, this isn't what I ordered? It's just like, I'm stuck in jail now. This
you go back home. How's your vacation? I spent a week in a jail cell. Like, what? It was authentic. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if you want real authenticity, get dysentery.
Yeah.
Exactly. They do that too. They give them some fucking water. It's got
Oregon Trail World. You died of cholera. Sorry.
I'll never forget being a kid too, playing Oregon Trail on the computers in elementary school. I fucking hated that game. There's like a billion ways to die in that game.
Yeah, luckily the graphics weren't good enough to demonstrate you dying of dysentery. It just told you that in text.
Yeah, I did there. Oh shit, a snake bit you. Damn it! You're killed by Indians. Wait, what? Like, God, how do you beat this fucking game? Like, your wagon broke down. You killed by Indians again. Like, all right. Your wagon broke down. A pack of wolves ate you. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yep.
I'm only 6 years old.
Different variations of "you're dead."
That's why Blue Collar lives on the East Coast.
Sad but true.
You go west, you're gonna die. I'm not doing that.
That game scarred me for life.
Wait, you're giving me tea but no digestives? No. A chocolate digestives? God. Oh, wait, there's something here that might help me escape.
Again, here's the problem: is the sheriff a fucking actor or robot? So I'm like, sheriff, come here and just take the sheriff, beat him to death. Oh shit, he was a paid actor. Fuck.
I know I'm a robot and I don't feel tired, but damn, I need a vacation.
I mean, I'm guessing because when they go in there as a group, don't they? So I'm guessing that if you didn't see that person when you were getting changed, they're a robot.
That's what I would have assumed.
Yeah.
Right. The thing is that they didn't have like here's your fellow guests. Please try not to kill them.
Yeah.
Go around the circle, give your name, and tell yourself a fact about it.
Right. Oh, by the way, what happens if you do accidentally kill a fellow guest?
Yeah. Maybe the guest his fantasy was play sheriff and play lockup.
Right, because you don't have culpability. You had no intent.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, the kind of things that could have been explored in a TV series, and to an extent, were in that first season. It just really dropped off.
But yeah, and beyond Westworld, the thing that they decided to explore more than anything was there's an evil genius that's making these robots go wild and is trying to take over the world.
Of course he is. Yeah.
What if his name was
Which is just very passe at this. Again, I mean, I don't know what the appetite for high sci-fi is amongst the general populace, but I crave, especially given what's happened to things like Star Trek, I crave another series that asks those questions. Even Battlestar Galactica only really touched upon it at times.
I don't want questions. I want more feminism in my sci-fi.
Yeah.
Well,
the biggest thing you have to do is if you're going to be successful as a sci-fi, you have to appeal at both just like a basic story level and then also have the sci-fi concept, so that you can have people that just, like Westworld, they were like, this is just cool. They don't have any idea what the philosophical questions are that are going on with that.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
And it worked. It's like making good family entertainment. You have to entertain the kids, but also the adults.
Yeah,
true.
And and the curse of the normie, because at the end of the day, if you get a niche audience, you're going to get niche revenue. So you have
you become a genre, and genre films don't get big budgets.
I've got an interesting but quite deeply unpleasant fact about what's about to happen here.
We're gonna pour a drink. Shit.
So I'll wait for it to happen, then I'll tell you.
What's like Jay said? How many films was I watching as a kid? My dad kept laughing. I didn't get what he was laughing for. Then I rewatched the same film from the 80s with my kid. I'm like, that's why Dad was laughing for.
That is the sign of a great kids film, though, isn't it? It's got stuff to entertain the kids.
Yes.
Every now and again, there's a little joke or something that only adults will get.
Yeah.
And it's there for the adults. That's how you know that.
You have to write on multiple levels.
Yeah, exactly.
I love how professional as well when they're like, we're programming the infidelity of the queen. We're going to make her a bit more hornier. Programming liable to do butt stuff.
Yeah.
Boy. your fantasies for the queen.
Yeah.
Make the queen 20% looser.
Yeah. You just walk in and look at the robot. Yes, it does look insatiable.
Yeah. We're programming the queen to spit on that bag.
Oh my God. The Order of Haktua.
That's what you ordered. That's what you ordered. That's what the best questionnaire is at the start. Would you like your heart to spit or to swallow?
Spit and swallow bit. I think it's protocol 73. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I need the new gargle module.
Yeah.
It's the Black
That cost extra.
No.
I'd like to show you my Black Knight. Never mind the Black Knight. I've got a Pink Knight here. And his helmet is nice and clean.
Yeah, it's the fact that also where are these hidden cameras at that are watching us at all times? Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, they're watching people have sex that bad.
I presume you have to sign some kind of waiver.
He's got a big carton of square-to cream. He's like that.
I like the fact that I say there's hidden cameras. First place he goes is they're watching you have sex and masturbate. Like, well, dude.
That's how they finance all this shit. It's actually just a massive reality show.
I was just going to say that. Either that, or they sell all of the they sell all the footage back to the the holiday makers.
This is how they compile their blackmail stuff.
It is.
That was actually a storyline in Westworld, the series.
It's been a while since I watched it. And
I think that was second
10 years,
season.
Watched it when it first came out. And then, so I gave up a few episodes into second season. I could see what was happening. I was just like, nah.
Yeah, second season, I was like, I really fucking hate this show now.
Yeah, as soon as Tessa Thompson showed up, you knew shit was
God.
Yeah, Tessa Thompson is like fucking poison to the senses.
Yeah. And she was fucking a male robot. I'm like, oh, I'm having such a great time smoking, and I'm so full of sweat, and I'm all horny, and I'm like, boy, Tessa Thompson,
being insufferable.
You want to try me?
The door does.
Yeah. The combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how you get in.
It reminds me of the old Far Side Midvale School for the Gifted, and the kids pushing on the door and it says pull.
Oh no!
But you do kind of still have fun with these characters, Lord, don't you? Before the dark shit happens.
Oh, excuse me, Daphne with my large breasts. All right, well,
she's got huge tracts of land.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a real snake. It's definitely not a robot snake that's not going to bite me.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about this once it happens.
Oh, boy. So Gary, you got some snake stories?
It's
well, there was no animal protection laws back then, so I imagine it's a real snake.
They better have made a nice, good snake sandwich out of it after.
God damn it! Damn snake! That's what's funny. It's like, yeah, so we can't shoot it. We're trying. The guns ain't working against this thing.
Okay, it might be interesting, but it is actually quite unpleasant. So when they had the snake scene, they pulled the fangs off of the snake.
Right.
Oh, right. Okay.
And they sewed its mouth onto James Brolin's sleeve.
Oh my word.
So when he rips it off, so the poor thing was still alive. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it pretty much ripped its face off as he.
I'm kind of glad they do have those rules now. I mean,
Yeah, me too. It's pretty unpleasant, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like that. What is it? Rat World or Night of the Rat, whatever, the Italian film. My God.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, Gary. I mean, why don't you just use CGI? Come on, why kill a snake?
I mean, the snake on his arm could have been just a rubber snake. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, poor thing.
Yeah, I hate a couple years ago. Some of the internet fucked in my childhood. I heard about them. You know what film I loved as a kid? The Adventures of Milo and Otis. Boy, I found out about that film. Oh Christ. A lot of dead kittens.
It's it's what it's like the Disney film, wasn't it? The Disney the thing about the lemmings. And everyone thought the lemmings were suicidal creatures that would just like jump off of cliffs, and it turns out that
they were being herded up.
They were being herded up to the edge of the cliff by people in jeeps.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, and literally run off of the edge of the cliffs. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and that myth, unfortunately, has stood the test of time, and people still.
Well, the good news is it gave us the game Lemmings.
I was going to say, it gave us a computer game about it. I used to love that game.
Still mad Steven Spielberg for killing that fucking shark.
Stupid lemmings, do what I fucking tell you.
Yeah. Look at Thunderball. I mean, I'm pretty sure they killed a fucking real shark in that scene, didn't they? When was it Felix shoots at the shark, so all the other sharks can start eating it, and James Bond can do the investigation on the.
I mean, again, with the budget restraints and fucking being innovative, like obviously the snake face, it's a snake, but like when you open a snake up, like that many like just details into like how they build a robotic snake, it's fucking awesome. Like,
Well, again, it's like Blade Runner, isn't it? You've got that snake, and that's absolutely real looking. And is it real? Like, of course not.
Yeah, because it's in a future where getting real animals is a rare thing, and they're very, very expensive.
We've probably wiped most of them out, I imagine. That's kind of feeling.
That's the idea behind Blade Runner.
Like right there too. Hey, we should shut the park down. Shut the park down. Are you crazy? You can't afford that shit.
Yeah, and again, everybody's the inertia of the system as well. I mean, we can't do that. Okay, well, maybe we can have it after the guests leave, then we'll do a maintenance thing or whatever. And it's like,
I like the way the way they're alluding towards what we now know as a virus, a computer virus. It's really quite interesting. This is a disease that's spreading from park to park. It can't be.
Yeah, God, it's computer herpes. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, this is not space herpes.
I tell you, the program they said let's start a bar fight. All right, cool. Good old Western bar.
Yeah,
fight.
again, but you can't get hurt. I mean, you can get punched. Wait a minute.
John, what do you say?
I guess the robots, if they punch you like softly.
But you're punching them too, and they get thrown around, and
I mean, there's like broken glass all over the place, and
no, if the fucking robots don't hurt you, then the glass will probably nick an artery somewhere.
Yeah. Also, the web's robot punches you off the second story, and you fall off it. You land on your neck.
Yeah. As I said, there's got to be one.
He just hurt his hand punching the robot.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Is there some kind of soft cushioning between the faces? Because if you punch a robot, isn't that going to break your hand?
Well, I mean, you see Brolin do that. He punches the big one and is like grabbing his hand because he's hurt himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised his hand wasn't like broken in God knows how many fucking places from that though.
Good old bar fight.
Make sure you always land in one of the whore's tits. It's fine.
I'm sure Jay knows too. In bar fight, there's always some asshole behind the bar drinking during a bar fight.
Oh yeah. This is his time to get the free booze.
I may have done it once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
He's just chugging. So. And why not, right?
He's paying $1,000 a day. I think he's entitled to.
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Oh. Good old bar fights are great.
So he does kind of get this one badass moment for once because he's kind of been a bit of a klutz the whole movie.
I mean, he's still chugging that bottle.
Yeah,
man. Shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you're having fun with these people, right?
Even the whores are drinking. Right.
Yeah, the thing about like, oh, we're gonna have the barroom brawl or whatever. They never show that. Oh, I actually hit that guy wrong and he's dead.
But he was a robot. He wasn't a guest.
That's like every barroom brawl in every Western or every
exactly.
Burt Reynolds movie, isn't it? You know?
Right.
Yeah, top secret as well, and it's all underwater. Yeah.
It's all just it's all just a bit of harmless fun.
Yeah.
Regardless,
I had to hurt too, man. Oh, I fucking
yeah. Don't worry, that concussion will be perfectly fine. Yeah, and you definitely won't develop a brain bleed.
Yeah, that's right.
This is what happens when you play Billie Eilish in a bar. Okay,
that's true.
Oh, God, mostly fall asleep too. My God, look at the face. They took it off.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yul Brynner was this big star, and he's kind of he's not really a main character. He's more just like an antagonist. Still becomes a main character at the end, isn't he?
He was by this time he was actually broke. He really was penniless, and he took basically he took the first offer when they offered him $75,000 to do this movie. He said, "Yep, I'll do it."
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
Especially when you did films like The King and I, and the Ten Commandments, and the Magnificent Seven. Jesus.
Yep.
When they took his face off, just seeing the inside of like the skull for like the robot head, I'm like, again, just someone put like a lot of detail into that shit. Yeah, I'm always amazed by like how much detail people put into like these sci-fi stuff, and like we always keep saying, what this is low budget. Boy, people that consider low budget, they're working their asses off.
Yeah, they really did.
My God,
the key, as many of these alleged computers demonstrate, is dust blinking lights. If you have a random series of blinking lights, that looks high tech.
Yeah. Like too, it's like it reduced or turned away the guest seduction. How dare you? All my shitty pickup lines should work.
Well, I'm going to wait till the other guys go out, and I'm going to have fun with this one.
Right, but again, they're starting to realize, we're getting behavioral problems. We have guests.
Yeah, I guess would that be just technology itself? Eventually, the first season TV show gets to eventually the technology starts evolving, and now the fucking robots are starting to evolve slowly, but they didn't predict that to happen.
Yeah, so this one isn't so much about AI or anything like that. Again, it's about a complex system because these are all programmed, but now they're behaving in ways, and you're losing control because you don't really know how some of this stuff works, and it gets to a point where, all right, well, it's just killing everybody.
I may have said that once or twice, waking up for karaoke on the fucking floor. I'm never drinking again. Dad, are you okay? Like, I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm fine. Shit. How much you drink last night in Chen's karaoke? I only had 15 shots. Come on. Shit, it was a slow night.
That hat has never been heavier than when he just put it on his head. My hair hurts.
Yeah.
You've had that hangover,
Yeah.
I'm definitely more or less hangover proof as long as I mix.
Last time I had that Goldschlager and Jay told me a story. I'm like, yeah.
I
shouldn't have bought that second Goldschlager. I made that fucking mistake. It's so good.
There's a reason I was yelling in the bathroom, don't drink the Goldschlager.
It keeps getting Michael Jägermeister moron juice.
No, fuck that.
I hate green tea shots because green tea shots they catch up on it too, and it tastes so good. I was trying to eat a chicken wing here. Come on.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yep. Have you no spine, boy?
God damn it! Now I want chicken wings.
It's the queen. Those 70s natural breasts.
Big mommy milkers.
A second. Oh no. Fight him. Boy, its sword seems kind of sharp. And now it's actually bending. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they give the robots actual fucking sharp swords.
The Foley's doing some work there.
It's bending, so you figure it would hurt, it wouldn't kill you, probably. Like,
well, I mean, given the fact that it gets killed by it, I'm guessing so.
Right. I mean, the thing is that if what we do is okay, well, we give the robots Nerf shit, then suddenly it's not a fully immersive experience.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all about the facade of you know, the verisimilitude, as it were.
Yeah.
It's got to appeal. It's got to appear real.
Yeah. You're sitting right there with a quarter full bottle. Just take a swig, dude. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you want the titillation of a real threat, but I mean it's like a roller coaster. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. No, you're not. Except for the times that actually does happen.
No, apart from times that people did die.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it's something within the human condition, isn't it? We have all these different ways to experience sensation and to sate the appetites that we might have.
I mean, all right, she's been on timeout long enough. I guess we could probably put her back into the stream. Fortunately, that's
one way to keep her to 13 seconds.
Yeah,
you know, these as video games get more and more real, and you know, there's other virtual reality becomes a thing, and AI becomes a thing. We're gonna have
Rachel,
to
I just said
again.
58 minutes and 20 seconds.
You know, we're going to get to the stage where it's going to be like, I don't like that actress in this film. AI put a different actress in this film, and by the way, make her naked or something like that. You know, and it will just happen. You know, and it just it's a whole new, potentially dangerous frontier. AI.
Yeah. I like this fight scene for what it is because it's not supposed to be like overly choreographed and epic, but yeah, it's like look, he just cut him. He's like, oh shit, I'm hurt again.
Yeah. All of a sudden he realizes, oh shit, and then there you go.
Yeah, a bit slow in the uptake, but he got the point in the end.
Yeah. I got that joke.
I'm waving, Dad.
I wasn't gonna qualify that as a joke, but
maybe it was a joke of a joke.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a thought that counts.
Sometimes racer.
As I say, I'm not a dad. I haven't got the practice, you know.
Yeah. Hey, look, the guy's back yet again. We've already killed him.
I just love what they see. Oh, not this guy. Oh,
yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, I'll take care of it.
Okay, hey, cut the power grid. Sure, your life support. Sure, yeah, he's still moving, guys. Oh fuck.
Oh, listen, they're on batteries.
All we said was we don't like the king and I. There's no need to take it personal, okay?
No, I will not dance.
So don't ask me.
You called him a slaphead. Bang.
Not you again. Too early.
You'll
too early. I'm too hungover.
You'll unlatch his gun as Moses and the Israelites think they can intimidate my father.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry I said Steve McQueen was cooler, okay?
Now right there, you can't see his eyes are fucked up though, which I think was pretty cool.
I'm shot.
Which Jace, is that supposed to I guess symbolize he's like changing as a robot or something? Because now his eyes are visible.
Yeah, because they did it with the prostitute.
Yeah.
I love this reaction on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm shot. He's like, yeah, how could I be shot?
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
John?
supposed to be shot.
John?
Oh yeah, again, all of a sudden, oh shit, this is now real.
Yeah. So that look of actual like pure fucking fear.
Yeah, it's just processing every single bit of information. Oh shit, my friend is dead, and I've got this psycho robot trying to kill me.
all of this supposed to be playtime, pretend. Nope.
And not being funny, but like because I was born in the 80s, but like did they have contacts back then? Because obviously his eyes it's so creepy and cool, but like
I think they're doing it with a light.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it adds to the fucking horror because now his eyes are all fucked up. And you're like, what the hell, man?
Right. He starts looking alien.
I presume they did have
Also
contacts
where
because
that
I'm
to be a
thinking
little bit
of
inspiration for the Terminator as well, because it does become just a chase movie after that, doesn't it?
I'm thinking of Gary Mitchell in Where No Man's Gone Before, the second Star.
Yeah, the contacts that nearly cost him his sight.
Exactly, I was going to say they nearly.
What says Werblins?
Yeah, it's still really fucking uncomfortable back then. I mean, yeah, you practically almost blind yourself or damage your eyes trying to put those bastards in.
So I guess it does say that the technically speaking, plastic contacts were invented in the 40s. They weren't really more comfortable until the 70s. So they actually were around as they got more popular, but in the 40s they had them for certain people. So.
I mean,
they were glass.
Even into the 70s, they were glass. They weren't plastic.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, they were glass. They were like, and most of them were like these full sclera contacts as well.
Yeah, they were
straight
big
over the. Over the eyeball.
Look at the actor in American Wealth in London when he did that dream sequence where he wakes up and he's got the wolf eyes on him.
Yeah,
I mean, they actually had to make sure they did that shot in such a short amount of time because they were so painful to wear.
Yeah.
So I guess the hard plastic, because it says 1936, they actually created the first plastic lenses, but the first soft lenses were created in 1960. So
I mean, my grandfather was still using glass contact lenses in the 70s.
I know. Like my Uncle Dean. This was like I was in 2000s. He got into a fight, but he still was wearing some kind of a glass contact lens. But they want to punch him, and he wanted cracking the lens and get some eye surgery done.
Oh, these were James Brolin
glasses.
Sorry, I was just going to say these are James Brolin's horses. He brought all of his horses onto the set to use. I think he brought about 8 or 10 horses.
That's cool. Those robot horses. Oh,
he was because he used to breed and race horses.
I didn't know he was into that kind of kink. Huh?
Hey.
I knew somebody would do it.
Yeah, he maybe he's related to Bosch. He bred horses. That's not right.
I mean, nowadays, like, is it? They still in some TV shows, movies use horses, but is it just easier to digitize a horse now, or I don't get?
Still use horses.
But they still use. I mean, Rings of Power is using horses.
Yeah, Rings of Power just had one die in the second season.
Yeah, just
died of embarrassment, I think.
Well, it seemed like dog now. Certain movies are having CGI dogs. I'm like, what happened to just using a fucking live dog? Like, goddamn, like.
Yeah, Petter gets on the case and says, "Why aren't you paying the dog?" Because it's a fucking dog. We pay it in treats.
Well, it generally depends on what is it you want to do, and I need the dog to do a very specific thing. Well, if you're using a trained dog, you may be doing 10 or 12 takes, and then just kind of pick one that's kind of close enough.
Yeah,
it's like the dog in Good Boy, isn't it? I mean, that dog was practically acting.
Well, that was the point. Like, and I know people said that. I watched the behind the scenes. It took that guy. He said it took him three fucking years of recording his dog to get those shots right. I mean, 3 years of recording your dog doing random shit. That's dedication, man. Fuck.
The dog from The Thing. It was so familiar with the trainer that he would sit perfectly still, and that kind of creeped people out. So that's why Carpenter has the dog just sit very still, because it looks alien, right? It doesn't act quite like a dog would.
Wasn't she a half wolf as well? I think she was a half wolf, half husky, wasn't she?
Yeah.
This goddamn robot. He's persistent.
Well, and they mentioned that when he comes in after the first gunfight, they upgrade his hearing and his eyes.
Yeah.
He's been humiliated for the last time.
Exactly.
It's gonna take him all out now.
No, it's personal. I do like showing the pixelated shots too, seeing his vision. Damn, he's shooting at me.
Yeah, as soon as he gets up, I'm like, "Don't leave your gun." Oh, I'm sorry, you did.
Damn. I mean, it's like, so he's using a rifle, right, Jay? I mean, it's not like a shotgun. Yeah.
No, it's a lever action.
I guess that. Otherwise, there's no way he'd hit him up on the ridge. He knocks his hat off, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I mean, the distance isn't that far. You could probably, if he was shooting a shotgun, he actually would have hit him. He'd been a big splatter.
Well, too, the music and the piano setting too is just that tension of like you're being fucking chased by this thing.
There's this really crazy thing they do with the strings as well.
Yes, that's when he starts actually tracking him like hard. You have the violin bow is not only
scraping,
scraping the hell out of it, but it's also hitting like the body because you can hear it. And then the only thing that they're playing are the bass keys on the piano. Boom, 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 boom.
No, he's covered in sweat. It's hot inside here.
Well, he said it was 98 degrees in there already.
Nah. Fucking ACs are shutting down.
Yeah, it is shut down. They have no power. They shut it down.
Yep.
Here comes the hand reference.
Yep.
It's worse than the McDonald's CEO when he has to eat a burger.
I'm not a robot. He's scared shitless. That's what's the matter with him. Let's see the hands.
You're a guest. Yeah.
By the way, what you doing standing around here? Just fucking run. It's gonna keep getting you.
Yeah.
Can't we have a nice little conversation before I start getting chased down again? It's like, no, just fucking run, dickhead. I've just told you. He's not gonna stop.
Like something about like he's a 406. Yeah, he's a beautiful machine. He's about to murder you.
Well, as you said, there's something quite Terminator-ish about it, isn't there? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did say that earlier. I do kind of see a little bit of inspiration for the Terminator here in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also a certain scene.
And John Sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember what you do, who always be one step ahead. Like, oh, that's great news. And now he's dead.
Thank you, exposition man.
Well, I gave him the information. Now
That's okay. I can just go ahead and die now.
Mind you, the exposition really was just for Pete, wasn't it? I mean, everything that he told us was the stuff that we'd already known.
Yeah, again, it's not as you know. Yes.
Well, that's it. Just gives him the ability to have the acid later, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah. But I like Pete's, defiance, where he's like, there's nothing you can do or whatever, he's like, the hell he will. I can figure out a way.
Yeah, again, this pixelated camera is so cool. Just seeing like his point of view.
They're just using a grating for that, right, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it literally is just a grating.
Yeah.
Simple trick.
What a beautiful horse.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we should have Anna on here for this one.
I was thinking that. She'd love the horses.
Yeah, they're great creatures.
Always amazes me how these great big lumps of flesh are supported by these tiny spindly legs.
Yeah, it can carry so much weight as well.
Yeah.
They're pretty strong. Getting kicked by a horse probably hurts a lot.
It does.
Yeah. I've seen somebody get kicked. Get kicked in the chest by a horse, and
oh my God.
yeah, which was unpleasant. and somebody died.
They also bite.
Yeah, I've been fucking bitten by a horse on the leg.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah, and oh boy, do they.
Pain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember just sort of
that.
like, I remember petting a horse earlier as well. He just kept putting his mouth on my hand like I had an apple.
Well,
Yeah,
it really depends on the horse, buddy. It really depends on the horse.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get, again, horses that they'll use their lips almost like hands. And yeah, if they're used to you and right temperament, yeah, they'll grab and you hand them an apple or something, they'll grab it with their lips and pull it in. You get others and they'll just look at you and all of a sudden take a bite just because they're ornery.
Mm-hmm.
And Luke, you should be happy the horse liked you. He's trying to be friends with you, not trying to eat you.
There's a couple of fields where there's plenty of horses, and sometimes they want to come up and get petted. Other times they don't.
Yeah.
But it's good little areas to walk down, though.
That's why you don't start training one to freaking trample on the homeless. His war horse.
He was going to use the horse to get away. That way, speed cameras couldn't get him.
Yes, this will be the day you almost caught the transient flamethrower guy.
Use the flamethrower. Use the flamethrower on the horse. Just do a flame by.
That'd be awesome. Put the mask on his horse like Zorro.
Love the use of the ambient light.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Bastard! He flames the transients. Bastard!
Well, this is also a trick that Carpenter used in The Thing.
What was
that's lovely?
The overhead lamps where you just have the pools of light and you have the dark around it.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah, he has it in the base when you're looking down the halls and stuff.
Man, I love those older directors, Carpenter, Crichton, and Ridley Scott.
Wasn't this the only one of his films that Crichton directed?
No. He directed the one that we watched Looker last week.
I mean, some of us were here for that one. Huh?
Yeah.
Some of us just decided not to be here that day with no explanation. Just pissed off.
The far more prescient movie.
Yeah, you would have liked that one, Al. Actually,
Looker was good. I watched it afterwards. I really liked the. I love the scene where the fight with the gun.
The liquor gun. Yeah.
Getting the shit backed out of him.
Yeah, that's what James saying. The choreography in that was fantastic.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
And also,
President story.
Also, Al, he obviously directed Coma as well, which you recently watched.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah.
Here we get the violin and the bass keys of the piano.
Yeah.
That's such a.
I love fucking great soundtracks and atmosphere.
Yeah, this is so simple.
It's weird because there's bits of this soundtrack, or bits of this score rather, that are really whimsical and kind of, light and borderline.
It's very comical. You got the cowboy comedy music when the bar fight goes off. It's apparently, it just learned as well that Gunslinger was a term that was used in the 1920s, which kind of adds more to how this is more of an exaggerated version of the West for the guests.
Yeah,
in the movies. So that's a nice little touch there. I don't know if Crichton actually knew that though, but either way,
I'm sure he would have done.
I had no idea that Mike wrote Twister.
You didn't know what?
Twister.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the 13th Warrior. Jesus.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He also did some directing on that. He's not credited, but he directed about half the film because of issues.
Yeah, just ignore Cocktail. I mean, it kills off Bruce Campbell in the first 5 minutes. Then we get these nobodies no one cares about.
I said that trivia read last week. Like, why take so long to make Congo for? Apparently, Michael Crichton didn't know the fact that white gorillas are an endangered species. It's like, yeah. Better just put actors in suits then.
Yeah, I mean, Winston and Tim Curry were all right, but I remember that movie being.
So he was the creator of Beyond Westworld as well.
I love. Well, he's credited as creator of it because he created Westworld.
Yeah, it's kind of like Dan O'Bannon getting credit for all the Alien movies.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Okay.
I love this. Okay. Love it. Just love the lighting on Brenner there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even to like the sound echoes of his footsteps, like
yeah.
I mean, this is like
it's referencing that episode of Simpsons where they go to Itchy and Scratchy Land. No, I'm joking. You can really see the Simpsons creators really loved this film when they did that episode.
I mean, it's not the same, but this is like it's so Terminator-esque.
Right? It is. It's so creepy as well. It's
he's incredibly menacing.
Isn't it, in a way?
Yeah,
but it's also that there's also that scene where the guy says, where Exposition Man says, you know, create a lot of noise, that might confuse him. Throw out, if you got access to acid, etc., etc. And that's what was done in the original Terminator, wasn't it? Well, the machinery goes on.
Yep.
And,
but they turn on all the CNC machines.
Yeah. I just wonder whether that was part of the inspiration taken from this.
Oh, I'm sure.
We're on to you, James. We're on to you.
Yeah. I mean, Gary, how do you create a shot like this? I mean, obviously you're not going to fucking.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Like, dude, his fucking face is melting. I mean, it's just like there's no CGI. It's just.
It must have
freaked. Then you just found a way.
I mean, something under his, I guess his collar, his shirt, maybe a smoke machine or something.
Yeah, you got a smoke machine, and then like the side of his face is probably just vinegar, baking soda, and some dye that looks flesh colored because you could see it bubbling as it was coming off of him.
Yeah. Cool. I won. He's definitely not dead. Going to come back to haunt me.
Yeah, once again, just like Terminator, you think the thing's dead, but then it comes back and it's even more exposed.
I would have been thorough. Him with the acid, grab a fucking whatever, something, a pipe or just whatever, a stand, just like keep hitting it because it's probably going to come back to kill you. Like right now. Acid? No, just slow me down.
Oh, it's music.
Doom, 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 doom.
Battery is low. Like, well, you know what? Then I'll beat it with my fucking bare hands. Then.
yeah. This won't be a problem.
Yeah. So there was a lot of like deleted scenes here as well, but Michael Crichton cut it out because it made the movie long and boring. Apparently. So yeah, there was actually going to show the bank robbery, sales from sales room sequences, a hovercraft with passengers flying, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the deleted stuff is deleted from the script, not shot scenes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm just reading it on the tree. So apparently Michael Crichton re-edited the first cut of the movie because he found it was long and boring.
According to the Michael Crichton interview.
We got that wrong, then.
He says that that he actually shot everything that you see that was shot because he shot to edit, right? The only bit that was refilmed, or rather, the only additional stuff that was refilmed or actually filmed after principal photography, was the television commercial at the beginning. That was the only thing that didn't appear in the original script, and that is according to Michael Crichton.
I love when Gary says shot to edit. And how many times has Jay said nowadays it's okay, we'll fix it in post.
Yeah,
exactly. You lazy fucks.
We don't need a script. We're storyboards.
We've got great CGI.
Yeah, I can't understand why our budget went to shit.
Had to bring the filming on budget.
Yeah, and there's a lot of our names that was going to be on this as well. They had James Caan, Lee Majors, Elliot Gold, John Voight. I think even William Shatner as well.
And that's almost Terminator right there. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is an infrared.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah.
Over here.
Want some candy?
God, it's so creepy. It's that's why it's simple yet creepy as hell. I mean, you just saw a sword fight him. Plus the payoff too. It's like, hey, his eyesight's fucked up, his senses.
Yeah. Sadly, he makes noise. That doesn't work out well.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
He exhaled. The caption says exhales. Oh shit.
Yeah, apparently after Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines was released, Arnie was going to actually produce and star in a remake of this movie.
God help us.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank God that didn't happen.
And it was supposed to be, and after that would be the third, he would do a third version of Conan the Barbarian. But apparently there's news that there will be a third one. I'm like, what, isn't he nearly fucking 80?
We talked to Jay.
He is 78
now.
Yeah. No, it was announced yesterday. Luke officially Conan, also Commando, also coming back to Predator, which I'm like,
yep.
Commando 2 with 80-year-old Arnold.
Really, do we need a Commando 2?
The only one on that list that makes
I would be interested to see. Sorry, Rachel.
The only one on that list that makes any sense for his age is King Conan.
Yep.
He can still do that. But everything else, just leave it alone. It's fine as it is. Please stop.
This is one of the greatest body burns, I think, in any movie. You won't find anything like this.
That guy's really on fire there.
I believe this actually holds the world record for the longest full body burn. And if you look at the behind-the-scenes footage.
Was this before they used that gel stuff, or was he just using like a fire-resistant suit all over?
Yeah. I mean, it is before they had the Zell gel stuff. But this guy that was doing this body burn. So if you watch, there's some behind-the-scenes footage of this.
Yeah.
And they're shouting to the guy, "Get on the floor! Get on the floor!" He can't hear them. And
because the roar of the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the studio, I mean, the sound that you have of those flames there, nothing like the roar of the flames when you watch behind the scenes footage. I mean, it literally is a roar.
I mean, and definitely Luke. That's like his porn moment right there. It's like, when Gary's talking, I hear Luke masturbating in the background.
Yeah. That's why I was asking.
It's well known. It's well known Morgan uses Zell gel as lube.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
Yeah. If I set it on fire, that's an excitement.
That's right. Do you have a burning sensation when you have sex?
I do it in public, and I do it here.
Does not surprise me either.
Fire. It gets me aroused.
Well, this beautiful young lady, she's a guest just like me. She's definitely not a robot.
Help me. Help me. Have a drink.
There you go.
But again, you look at her hands, and the hands don't seem like that messed up.
I don't think we really see the palms of her hands
right now. Yeah, you just seen actually. I wonder if it's on purpose. They're purposely hiding her hands.
I guess so.
Oh no!
Now you see, this just takes me back to the blowjob conversation.
Oh boy!
every single time you're going to end up wrecking a robot.
Well, I'm going to wreck it regardless.
Is the mouse partially open? I think you could open it a bit wide.
I mean, I knew he was going. One needs 10 seconds.
No water sports allowed with the robots.
Yeah. I was so glad the Black Knight's dead and he's set on fire, and he's definitely not coming back again.
No.
Nope.
Dude. That is such a fucking horror film right now.
It's so awesome. It's sci-fi horror. Sci-fi horror for sure.
But it's also like fucking Luke's nightmare. He's like, you just want to set them on fire, they don't come back.
I get these nightmares all the time. They're still not dead, but they won't quit.
I love that shot right there, man. That is so fucking cool. Good. Just a sick image too, like how they built the fucking with take the face off it. All the sparks in it.
Somehow he comes back for Future World.
Wait, I can't tell if you're joking, Jay. Are you serious?
Yeah, I think he has a little appearance in Future World, doesn't he? Yeah. I've not seen it, so I can't really say.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Yeah, don't. It's terrible. Truly terrible.
All right, it's dead. Hopefully, I still keep kicking.
It's only mostly dead.
Yeah, I still kick it. I still kick it a few more times. Sure. The fucker's died like 4 times already.
I'd set it on fire again just to be sure.
Yeah. Start pissing on him.
You don't know if this castle isn't made out of the same stone that the fortress and the Acolyte was.
That's just true, yeah.
Drop a flame, all of a sudden this whole thing explodes.
Yeah, man. Because everyone knows how flammable stone is. So.
Absolutely.
Made out of compressed gasoline there, and the Acolyte.
Yeah. A great TV show that the budget was $200 million on the Acolyte, and it shows.
Oh yeah. It had all the incompetence I would expect from a $200 million.
Yeah. Nice hour and a half film. Westworld, definitely.
Maybe Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant should have stayed Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant.
Let's see. Westworld.
Yeah, and it ends with him traumatized by the whole fucking experience.
So let's see. Yes, the budget on this was $1.2 million. Wow.
So yeah, not a massive budget by any means.
But so this was considered a major success because it did $10 million. So you know, again, and also this is 1973 money. So
you mean 8 times your budget? Yeah, that's successful.
So according to Wikipedia, $250,000 was spent just on the cast. Wow. Then $400,000 on the crew and $75,000 on sets. Which again, it's when I hear $75,000 on sets, it seems so lavish. Like.
No, that's actually ludicrously low. But again, you have the benefit of we're shooting on the studio lot, so we can
say they repurposing a lot of sets.
Well, as I'm saying, for only spending $75,000 on the sets, that's how you do a good budget then.
Yeah, right. Because again, you had studio lot, so you could use
But then that's the job of the producer, isn't it? I mean, to try and get everything as cheap as possible.
According to MGM, they filmed the entire film in 30 days. Okay. The film finished on time with the budget becoming a sleeper hit. Yeah, it's weird too how they say getting sleeper hit because I guess it wasn't part of pop culture because like I said, when 2016 came out and I watched the HBO show, I never heard of the Westworld franchise.
No, it was very much a part of pop culture.
I'd seen the film before the series came out.
Yeah, they weren't really pushing this as a big studio movie. I mean, it was a studio movie. But this wasn't kind of slated as one of their big releases, but of course, surprisingly, it was quite a big hit.
Yeah.
He was asked to come back to do Future World, but he said he wanted nothing to do with it because it had zero to do with this movie. And he believed that, if you're telling a story, it should be a one and done, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, just like Jurassic Park. Just like Jurassic.
Literally just.
I can't remember. Park 50 below its.
I mean,
keep carrying on there, didn't they?
No, so Michael Crichton told us, Jurassic Park only had one film, so.
Yep. That's exactly Me
and Rachel are going to get stuck into the other Jurassic Park films soon. Don't worry about that.
So the budget was 2.5. Oh yeah, sorry, he came back. Yeah, Brennan came back for the Gunslinger. That's like James said. Future World. So what was budget and box office on Future World then? So the budget was up the budget, but
yeah, it did.
Wow, that is holy crap. That is horrible.
Yep, it did for shit.
That is bad. Oh man.
I can say it deserved that showing though.
Yeah. Of course,
it deserved less money than that at the box office.
So Jim, what's the premise of Future World then? They're just making they explore different Westworlds or different.
No, I was trying to because I've done everything possible to expunge that shit movie from my mind.
I mean, look, they had Peter Fonda in that. I mean, shit.
He's a journalist, reporter. Yeah.
I can't find a plot. What is the plot?
So you got these different world leaders and leading world figures that are going to Future World after all of the. Of course, what's happened is that It's very kind of low in the memory of everybody that's gone to Future World after what's happened to the company of Delos, right? So, so that all gets wiped out pretty much. So everyone's happy to go and revisit all the different worlds. So you have this investigative journalist who's uncovering some information about it. And from what I can gather, there's these world leaders that are going.
Yeah, they're gonna
something to do with
they're gonna replace the world leaders with the robots.
Which has nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this movie whatsoever.
Yeah, and I think Yul Brynner comes back like in a dream.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something like that. I mean, it is shit.
You've had 10 years, you douchebag. Go watch it's on HBO. Watch the first season, and only the first season. Yes, right there. Replacing world leaders with robot clones. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And of course, the TV show. And we waited almost 20 years for a great first season of a show.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, there was no need for the first TV series, the Beyond Westworld series. It doesn't need that. It doesn't need to have a Westworld connection at all. Future World doesn't need to have a connection to this. It can just be about world leaders being replaced with robots. That's so basically what it was not so much Stepford Wives, more Stepford world leaders.
Yeah.
That's what Future World is.
Stepford G7.
Yeah.
122 is as Jay and Gary said. We have this hey guys, someone successful, let's make a franchise. That's never happened before, ever in history. That they started making franchise based off box office success.
Yeah, and I mean, it really was,
like
the
films, they keep making money.
Yeah, first season of Westworld, the HBO series, there really was it was coming at it from a different angle, and you were able to get a lot more in depth. Unfortunately, the depth that they then got into in season 2 was up their own asses, and that was a problem, and it just ran completely up. But if you remember, season 1 comes out in 2016, which meant they were filming in 2015. They then Me Too starts happening. That's when they're filming, and Nolan is writing it.
Yeah, good point. I mean, because the cast here, between Ed Harris, James Marsden, Hopkins. I mean, Hopkins is great. He's in Danny Newton. What's his name?
The guy who played Bernard was great.
Yeah, no, I said that's great. First season of television, but you're right. I didn't realize that. Boy, what changed in 2016? I can't think of anything that was going on in 2016.
Yeah, 10 years of this shit we've been.
Yeah.
Wow, you're right. Holy fuck.
Yep, and the TV
I'm
show.
still not entirely sure it's over, if I'm being completely honest.
It's not. The thing is that gosh, I can't imagine why theaters are dying.
And look at that too, man. And this again, 2016, but average 12 million people were watching Westworld season 1. And let's see what that changes. Season 2 dropped. They lost 14% drop off down to 10 million. Yeah, let's do season 3.
Season 3.
Hey, man. But technically there was a season 4.
Yeah, they went from 12 million to 1.7 million.
That is fucking bad, man. Christ, yeah. So yeah, Felix, when you see this, watch just one season.
Yeah, it is. It is a 1-season show.
Yeah,
you can get everything from that.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Do you know about how the weather messed up that?
Yeah.
Wait, pressure? No, I didn't see it, buddy. I mean, yeah, YouTube's weird if I
also don't think I'd really say that it's absolutely essential viewing. I think it's a good first season, some good ideas in there.
Yeah.
I think you could quite happily live your life not watching it. It's not a problem at all.
Yeah, I have seen that trailer tour. It's basically the guys trying to figure out the weather for the D-Day landings. Right, trying to find that slot that they can cross.
any kind of potential for it being
But
good.
strange enough, is what happens in reverse now.
Yeah, I don't know. I looked at it and I was like, I don't care. I mean, I'm not a huge Brendan Fraser fan anyway.
Yeah. They're making the Mummy 4, so.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I mean, I know he's lost a lot of weight though, but do you think he's still in kind of the right shape to do that role?
No, he's old. For fuck's sake, stop it.
Oh no, it's going to be a fucking 98% stunt doubles. Let's be honest.
I mean, he didn't do the third one. He didn't do the third one, so and I think there's been too much of a gap anyway. So
yeah.
Let's see.
Apparently, it is apparently gonna sort of like ignore the Jet Li one anyway, because I think due to the recasting of the Evie character.
Yeah.
Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Right there, Luke.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Conan 3, Predator movie, Commando 2. There you go, Luke.
Conan, I'm totally up for, because
the trilogy though, wasn't it, back in the 80s, and it just never happened. They had one sequel.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Hyperborean tales, there's plenty of scope there for a King Conan film, but I do not want Dutch back Predator, please no.
Yeah, tons of comics, tons of books, everything on this.
Well, also, it's one thing seeing King Conan at 60, but Arnold's also 80, and like again, that's 20 years, and on anybody 20 years is just your body's changed. But like, okay, an older Conan at least at 60 I could buy, but like Conan at 80.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to see Conan break a hip while he's trying to get off of his throne.
Yeah. I'm not expecting him to be doing all this action. It will be stunt doubles and stuff, but the story is there to be told. So I'm fair. I'm kind of cool with that.
Yeah.
My colostomy bag is leaking.
It's probably going to be done to set up something going forward. And the Predator, I have no interest in.
Besides Dutch being like a general and just giving information, like it's gonna be the new cast, because he can't do
exactly. That's it. It's all torch handing over bollocks. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean,
like Jay says, they need to just keep doing franchises, and they don't have any new ideas. That's the problem.
Well, so the funny thing is, because it's Dan Trachtenberg and he's an asshat, the new Predator movie may very well be animated, because remember in that stupid Killer of Killers thing,
DLC,
he is in the Frozen thing. But the thing is, Arnold can't even really do the voice acting anymore, because I mean he's got old man voice now.
Yeah, exactly. Your voice changes. Look at something like Patrick Stewart.
Look at that.
Could he ever do voice acting?
Yeah, no,
could Arnold ever do voice?
But now it'll come out. Yeah, it'll come out like he has emphysema. That's not going to work so well.
But this is what I don't get. They took on the Predators, they survived, and the Predators honoured them for actually kicking their asses, because that's what kind of creatures they are. They respect the winners. They respect anyone who can take them on. Why have they frozen them?
Because Dan Trachtenberg,
they're bad losers now.
Because Dan Trachtenberg is an asshat, and the only movie that he saw was Predator 2, which is why that stupid gun keeps showing up.
Yeah, fucking gun. Never ends. The goddamn. Yeah.
The Predator franchise, I mean, it was already pretty much destroyed by the Predator.
Yeah.
But thanks very much for that one, Shane Black. But Dan Trachtenberg's not done anything better at all.
Yeah, Trachtenberg came in and said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, this guy just keeps failing upwards, doesn't he?
That's how it happens.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about handing over the keys to the entire franchise to him. It's like, could you not?
So, what's everybody's thoughts on the potential for a new addition to the Cornetto trilogy?
No,
leave it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, I just don't have that fucking magic anymore.
Well, not just that, they've both also changed.
Oh yeah, they've got them right up their own asses as well.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen The Running Man, you realize somebody's lost their directorial chops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think I mean my take on it was that was it. It was really the fact that Edgar Wright hasn't really come up with a suitable studio winner.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, it's almost like he's going back to the well to what he knows, and I don't know if his talent's there anymore.
Well, and I think he's forgotten what he knew. And then the biggest thing is like Peg and everybody else. They're not edgy anymore. They're now, conformist and let's do safe, keeps us in the good graces of Hollywood. And I was like, well, that's not going to work.
Yeah, but
no,
looks like it's going to happen though.
Yeah, it's like trying to do a feminist Porky's.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm not sure it's going to matter, but supposedly Jay, like with the whole Scary Movie 6, they said Scary Movie 6 is supposed to piss off the wrong people and not we're offending everybody. I seen Marlon Wayne said if Scary Movie 6 is successful, we want to make I'm Gonna Get You Sucker 2 and fucking bring it back. Don't Be a Menace South Central 2. Like,
no, what he needs to do is make a woke movie.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you
if you're edgy the hedgy and you actually have the balls, then do it.
Yeah. The thing didn't the Australians do one called a super progressive movie or something? I think it was animated. Yeah. That's basically what it is. It's basically taking the piss out of woke stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with films like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, it was still kind of exploiting something that was still well loved at the time, even though these blaxploitation era was kind of over at the time. And obviously, Don't Be a Menace was still, the whole hood movies was still a big thing in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker was like 10 years removed from blaxploitation being a legit genre.
Yeah, but it kind of had the plot line where you had a hero who kind of was this blaxploitation hero, but he's retired, he's older now, so that was kind of very clever.
Yeah, and then you have the Keenan Ivory Wayans, is he's big, he's strapping or whatever, but he's actually not really all that effective.
Yeah,
and he has to learn
as well. Yeah, because he's inspired by those guys. He wants to be them, but he was just a secretary and everything. He's a total dork, and
I do love when he hooks up with the other army guy. Then they were both in the secretary pool.
So just fucking doing nothing.
Right there says, we'll see. Aims to cancel the cancel culture. Okay. I hope so. I hope.
I have a feeling the trailer is going to be funnier than the movie. I'm guessing. I have a feeling they've spoiled all the best jokes in the trailer already.
Yeah.
I
think you probably saw all of the "I'm going to offend people" in the trailer.
We'll have to wait and see. But I thought Naked Gun was funny, but it didn't take any risks.
It was playing it safe, wasn't it? It just wasn't mean-spirited enough.
Yeah, if it's going to take some risks, I'm well up for it, to be honest.
I mean, if he wants to take some risks, make White Chicks too.
which again, supposedly, they keep saying if according to them, the studios, if this is successful, they have a whole plan to bring like White Chicks too, and I'm gonna get you. I mean, we'll see, but comes out in June.
I'm going to get you Sucker again. It's been a while, but
well, at some point put this on because, like Jay said, I remember but I watched it with my dad multiple times, and that movie is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I love. There's a few of like the modern blaxploitation, but making fun of them movies. You had I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. You had Pootie Tang. And you had
88, man.
God. The Ladies Man.
Oh yeah, the Ladies Man. I'm Neon Films. I'm the Ladies Man.
Yeah, might have to just the butt.
Yeah, bloody Bernie Casey as well. I mean, he's an absolute legend in this fucking movie. He really is. He plays it so seriously. He really brings a lot of integrity to the role, even though he's basically playing this sort of like a spoof of his the roles that kind of made him a cult favorite.
Yeah, and you have Isaac Hayes and
look at that cast, man. Come on.
Yeah, Isaac Hayes and Chris Rock. God, that's
I think Ariana in that film as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Look like on fucking Tubi and Pluto, man.
It's on Tubi. Oh man, Pluto, nice one. That's
what sounded like Jalen Gary last week, man. Tubi is putting some shit out, man. Like this, I don't know what the long-term plans, but Tubi's putting a lot of fucking movies on there.
I love.
Yeah, maybe it's because they know that people are just turning off fucking paid streaming services now. Because what's the point? You're getting adverts on Tubi for free. So what's the point of going on streaming services that are giving you adverts when you're paying for it anyway?
Yeah, but I mean, what Tubi's doing is getting like, okay, here's the people that still distribute their stuff on other streaming services. So nothing from Disney or Fox,
true.
Or who anybody's got locked up. Amazon with MGM stuff. They occasionally will release something like you'll see the Bond movies on Netflix occasionally. But yeah, there's a lot
that's
of
why I use
walled
Yalis.
garden bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I use Yalis to avoid the adverts on the paid services.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this week, what's this week for? I think was it Ready or Not 2 comes out? So Project Hail Mary is next week.
Yeah.
Next week, yeah.
I would hope, you know.
I need to see the first one. Fucking hell.
It's a fun, stupid horror film. I don't take it too seriously. The ending's the best part, which I did like. But yeah, it's not Evil Dead campy, but you know, it's silly, but it's not. It's an okay horror film, not great, but it's worth watching. That's why I'm surprised he made a sequel, but I think it did.
Yeah, it's kind of like a feminist movie, but one that's done well. The first one, anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. So Ready or Not was. Yeah, I mean, the budget was $6 million, did fucking almost 60. So yeah, that's why I'm making a sequel, man.
Yeah, that's why I make another one. Horror's cheap, man.
Yeah, and she's definitely not a girl boss. I mean, the premise is simple. The family's got a curse on them. They have to kill his wife to stop the family curse, and that's it. And the whole film, they're trying to kill her in hilarious ways. It's almost Evil Dead campy, but it's okay film.
Plus, you get to spend time. Yeah, ogling Samara Weaving for a good couple of hours. So there's worse ways to spend your time.
So, what is the budget for part 2? I'm curious, actually, because I mean, it's these kind of films they shouldn't spend money on. They don't need to. Okay, see, so $6 million for yeah, they haven't said yet. Shit.
No,
we'll find out. I mean, because they don't need a budget more than $10 million for fucking I got inflation because 2019, but been 7 years. But I guess this takes place right after she survives, obviously. So.
It's not like they're it's not like a CGI fest or anything, is it? So no need.
No, it really isn't.
I mean, the problem is that like modern studios go, okay, we'll sequel this, then we pour 10 times as much money, then we'll make 10 times as much profit, right?
Yeah. Honestly, Infinity War and Endgame ruined everything because they were like, oh well, it doesn't matter how much we spend because we'll get $1 billion back. Jesus Christ, and that's when the budgets just started going absolutely insane.
They're blowing up before that because you had Lucasfilm pissing away money like it was.
I mean, look, I know this is probably arguably next to Odyssey, the biggest film of the year, but in terms of budget, but I didn't know that they blew $250 on Project Hail Mary. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
I got to be honest though, I'm not really that convinced of whether those budgets are a true reflection of what was spent a lot of the time, especially when there was this kind of budget boasting period where they were saying, this is a $650 million movie. This is an $850 million movie. Look how much was spent on this movie. And I'm not buying it. I think that a lot of that was to do with their creative accounting. So a lot of that money was going back to themselves. So they were paying for services that they were actually selling to themselves. Say, for example, their own studio space or their own wardrobe department or their own scenery department, etc. CG companies that are owned by them. So they're paying themselves all of this money and getting that money back. So I think that was a way of them increasing the budget so that if a $600 million movie only made, let's say 900 million, right? Okay, it sounds like a lot. Then they could quite easily use their creative accounting to say, well, we can't really pay residuals or we can't pay pay profits on this. We can't pay this out to people. Sorry about that. I know we were going to give you a percentage of the income of the movie. We're talking net, not gross.
But all of a sudden there is no profit, so you can't.
All of a sudden, which is remarkable, isn't it? I mean, how none of the Harry Potter movies have made profit. I find incredible.
But the thing about those is that they weren't inflating the budgets, and in the case of like Lucasfilm, the budgets they were reporting were lower than their actual budgets. And you can't go, oh, by the way, I'm gonna pay myself $200 million to have ILM do it because ILM isn't located in Britain where they're claiming the tax credits from, right?
Although ILM is now, we do have an arm of ILM in the UK now.
Right, but at the time that they were
At
doing
the time that they were doing, yeah.
right, and when it comes out that we made with Rise of Skywalker, we barely made $1 billion, and oh by the way, the real budgets came out and it was like, I'm sorry, $550 million. But that makes sense when you realize that they didn't have a script, they'd reshot it multiple times. They're again, you have incompetent people in charge. And there's nothing more expensive than incompetent people. I don't know how to set up a shot correctly. I'll fix it in post. We're making up the story as we go. Oh, this will end well, right? Look at all the time you're going to waste.
Look at that money. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
I mean it's almost 600.
It's kind of obscene, to be honest.
It is obscene. It is obscene. I mean, that kind of money spent on a movie without a script that has. It had no script, but had a release date.
Yeah.
What on earth are you talking about? You're working to a release date and you don't have a script?
It's like they're spending insane amounts of money on films that probably won't even come out. They've already spent shitloads of money on that Ray Skywalker film. It's probably not even going to happen.
There were certain fans who tried pulling it, spin that bullshit. Oh yeah, so Ian McDermott was and JJ always had fucking Palpatine planned down. Ian McDermott plays Palpatine and said, "Yeah, I got contacted 2 months before shooting that. Hey, you want to come back as Palpatine? Wait, what? 2 months before fucking shooting? So what was this whole Palpatine was designed from the beginning? Bullshit.
Yeah, JJ's never designed any story to completion in his life.
Desperation, man, just desperation. It's as simple as that.
Well, it's again kind of an MBA mindset about the thing that the bragging rights they always wanted was box office. What they got real quiet about is how much money they actually made. So it's like, as Iger would always do, and we had $3 billion box office or whatever, and I was like, and you lost money on every one of them, you retard.
1.077 billion with a production cost almost 600.
Yeah, and even with the tax breaks, so they're down to 500. Guess what? You lost money on Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you definitely lost money on Solo.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Which I did watch Rise of Skywalker. 500 million. Where's that money going?
Again, it's incompetence.
Yeah. Reshoots and redone CGI and just all that kind of stuff.
To Gary and Jason know more about it. Do practical effects in theory cost more? Because so Project Hail Mary, they're according to these guys are saying it like, hey, look, no green screens. And
that's a lie. That is a fucking lie.
Okay.
It was blue screen. It's not a lie.
No, because they said no green or blue screen.
Oh, okay.
Really? So you took him up into space? Because he's actually in extravehicular shots in space with the ship.
Okay. Well, I guess so.
Yeah. Another one I heard that didn't use any of that. F1. I mean, except for everything was CG.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not saying they're saying no blue screen or green screen.
Well, it says
so maybe volume doesn't count as that.
Well, I think they're trying to word salad where it's like, okay, no blue or green screen used during the production. Okay, but what about the post production then?
I guess right. Okay. I mean, it's possible there could have been some back projection. It's that kind of stuff.
Yeah, volume shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess what's this mean, Jay? Instead of green screens, the crew use black backgrounds and specialized to simulate vacuum in space.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just a battery, really, isn't it? It's
Yeah, I mean, similar kind of stuff.
By any other name.
Right. So again, show me the entire exterior spaceship that you made.
Yeah. So I guess the question is, if it's most practical effects, but the budget's 250 million and it's all practical. So I know practical effects were that expensive.
So, well, I mean, again, depending on the set building, where you're doing it and all that stuff. I mean, you can blow up a budget pretty quick on just sets.
And let's be honest, it's not as if he's got a big cast either.
No, it's him.
It's pretty much one of the only. It's going to be like 90% of the film.
It's mostly him and the puppet. That's it, because it's like the Rocky the alien. It's the puppet, so that's his only co-star really.
So the thing is practical more expensive than CG? Well, that would depend on the shot, and what you're doing. What's cheaper than using CG for muzzle flashes? Blanks. The problem is that you now have a lot of studios and insurance companies like you can't use blanks because hearing and all this stuff, right? So now we have shitty gunplay in movies.
Yeah.
Squibs. No, we'll just CG the blood. What?
Yeah.
No.
I'm right too.
It looks fake, though. That's the thing. It just takes away the impact of the violence when you just fake it all with CGI.
Yeah, you can't fake the recoil of a gun.
Nope.
By jerking in or anything like that. That's not how it works, right? And again, but maybe there will be people that don't notice it, but a lot of people will go, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. That looks like you're just playing with your toy gun and jerking it back and forth.
Remember after the whole incident with Rust, so many different studios said, hey, listen, now after what happened with Rust, from now on, we're never going to use real guns ever since what happened with Rust because we're personally.
How about you just use real armorers instead?
Yeah, or
just not do the fucking DE. Just not do any fucking DEI.
Yeah, just give it seriously. Just give it a DEI and just hire the best fucking person for the job.
Yeah,
it's not hard.
Well, we can't do that. That'd be crazy talk.
Yeah, we get. It's not inclusive enough if we just hire a professional, is it?
Well, I mean, they chased out a lot of the professionals.
Yeah, really. Cool. So I need you guys can head on soon.
Well, I'm going to jump off now anyway because.
All right, buddy.
Well, I just want to get a few things sorted out, get something to eat, and I'll see some of you on Lance if you're all popping on.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I'll be on there a bit later, so I'll see you then.
Okay, man.
Catch you later, mate.
Later, Luke.
Catch you later.
Yeah. I think the thing is that somebody's going to have to come back to sanity on making movies, and if it's not the studios, then it's going to be independents or things like that. But there's a lot of knowledge that has got up and left, and we may have to eat the painful learning curve of relearning all of it.
Well, apparently a load of the people that got booted for Me Too are getting rehired at the moment.
Oh yeah, well here's something
very interesting.
Look at this.
I was going to say, well, just quickly, one of the things that disappoints me immensely is that all of these great independent filmmakers that were really coming up with some incredibly original and creative pieces of work have all sold out, and they've gone to the studios.
Sorry, remember right here. So The Bride, which I saw, unfortunately, but budget was $90 million. Yeah,
what did you think?
Like I said, I was telling people definitely off the bat, not worth the fucking penny. Didn't hate it as much as some people, but like even the film is 2 hours and 6 minutes long. At best, it's got a good hour in it. The only thing is Jessie Buckley, her acting is really fucking good, but that's about it. And I did like the 1930s vaudeville, the choreography, that part was good, but again, for 90, I'm watching this film like we spent 90 million on fucking what?
90 million probably isn't cheap.
I mean, I guess because I couldn't tell any CGI shots. I mean, a couple of dance sequences were well choreographed, but I'm like 90 million. There's no, if there's CGI, I didn't notice it, but like, and it's just acting. And I mean,
I was just getting Joker, the vibes.
Yeah, I was even talking to Vex about that. She's like, there was this film was another example of like good ideas. Like a Bonnie and Clyde with Frankenstein as an idea could fucking work really well. Fortunately, this film isn't that, and this film had no right to be 2 hours long. What the fuck? I was like, check my phone, like, goddamn, guys. I just said I appreciate the effort that she's the entire film. Well, I mean, she's a good actress, but everyone else not so much.
Isn't it Maggie Gyllenhaal's first film and probably only film?
No, she's directed like 2 other films too.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she definitely starts hampering the feminism tropes and shit. Like, but I'm like, but still, with like not 90 million on this fucking film. That's 90 million production, not to mention the marketing and shit. But
I don't know what studio exec greenlit this for $90 million, but they should be horsewhipped in the town square.
Yeah, consider fucking Iron Lung cost $1 million.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, Iron Lung does look like it's worth cost $1 million.
Oh yeah.
But it's very again, it's very efficient filmmaking.
But a film like this, consider it's 99% fucking dialogue. It's 90 million. Where it's
what was the budget for 1985's The Bride?
Oh yeah, let's find out. Which and I told Nick, everybody that I watched with Jay, watch the fucking 85 version. It's a vastly superior film, not even a question. It's very underrated.
Clancy Brown is so great in it.
Oh, sorry, 95 The Bride. $13. Wow.
Wow.
So that's quite high then.
That's quite a big budget. For...
There were some very big set pieces in that movie.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But it's funny, you were saying about sequels and how they think they can multiply their money for budgets, but it's a similar kind of situation when it comes to an independent filmmaker. When somebody has made a movie, say for example like Iron Lung, and that's $1 million, right? So someone to get their hands on those filmmakers, writers, directors, etc., and say, right, okay, so what will happen if we give them $100 million? So they've made, off the $1 million budget, they've made $100 million, $200 million, whatever it is. So they seem to think that if they multiply that by 100, they're going to get 100 times what Iron Lung.
It's NBA.
The way their math works.
Yeah, it's NBA mark. The idea of okay, well, I made X widgets for this price, and I made this profit.
Yeah.
So I just increased production. It was like, no, that's not how any of this works.
No, plus as we said, we covered in the next channel that the 1985 The Bride also was hurting is that the marketing fucked them over. Like, hey, this is a horror film. No, it's not. The marketing plus in the 1985 we're coming off of, like the Commandos and the other films like House and Legend, but like 1985, another prime example of the marketing really fucked that film. And as I was discussing with Jen next channel, like this is a great underrated film, but it's just a product of like bad marketing, bad timing. But no, it's watching both. Like, don't even watch the Christian Bale one. Watch the Clancy Brown one. As we talked about next channel, Clancy Brown and the actor
David Rappaport,
fucking fantastic. I mean, that's it. And Sting was playing Sting, but
Sting demonstrating he could not act in 1985. We'd already discovered that in 1984 when he was in Dune.
Like we said with Jay to Alan Garrett, like the fucking scene, the death scene with the little dude here, man, Clancy Brown. I started just like,
my allergies. Oh my gosh, I don't know where this dust came from, but the two scenes that are just, heartbreaking is when Ronaldo dies, and then when he throws the necklace in the river. Right,
I was saying too, and Clancy Brown said he's got that presence. Where Clancy Brown, he looks like he appears to be in this fucking film like 8 feet tall. He seems like that, but he's not, and he's got that way about him, man. Like, I was glad Nick covered that film.
Yeah, he's very imposing, isn't he?
Oh
yeah, and again, I'm sure they're using lips and issues for certain things and all that. But also that he very much has the when he starts out, kind of the brutish child type thing, right? I want, and so here you go, grab and all that. It's his being with Ronaldo, and Ronaldo recognizing, and he was like, you're a virtuous man, a man of virtue, and the Clancy, as the monster connects with him and becomes, he should have.
That was bad. He was not good.
No, he's not. We don't kill him. All right, calm down. but Clancy Brown is. He's fantastic in it, and you really connect with the creature in in a way that a lot of movies you just fail, to do so.
That's funny because Jay missed out because Jay's internet was messed up. But first Nick was like, he's like, Chris, I just watched this film. He said, I don't remember The Bride. And he goes, I can't believe Jay recommended that. And I was like, told Nick, I'm like, I'm watching The Bride. I'm like, man, it's fucking. And Nick was somebody in the green room, like, this is fucking fantastic. I'm like, it is. But again, like, even asked my mom's mom, you remember The Bride? She's like, I can't remember it, but like 1985 film, just not a lot of people talked about, and it bombed, but definitely had I think a good cult following and good word of mouth, and just so underappreciated this film, which I'm like, yeah, man, just wish more people would talk about it.
I'm going to bail, gentlemen.
All right.
Okay, mate. As always, good to see you.
Good to see you, Al.
See you again soon. And
see you next week.
Have fun stuff. Bye.
Yeah. Take care, mate. Bye.
Guys, head out. Yeah. So freaking nice good film with Westworld.
Yeah.
It's just so many times, Jay, you said this, where these sci-fi tropes of the fact that like 1973, hey, we have a gun that won't fire based on heat registration, and we also have like androids that can bleed blood, and just these themes were in the fucking 70s. So like a lot of great ideas were happening, but people just, they're limited by technology. But
I think there's a line that the future is already here. It's just unevenly distributed, and that's often what like Crichton was doing, is he was looking at what is kind of the cutting edge right now of certain things, but then taking a step back and going, what will that look like when it gets more democratized, or is now financially viable in some way. And there's a reason that he comes back to the idea of like an amusement park or Disneyland, with both Westworld and that, because it's not Stepford Wives where you're going to have them in your house. The expense and the overhead and all that, you got to have somebody in control of these things, but you can do it as it's a very high end amusement park, where people can come and live their fantasies and all that. The problem is, as happens with Jurassic Park as well, the technology and what they're doing, they don't actually understand it. Right. And that lack of understanding, but trust me, bro, the techno optimism that kind of comes with that is what, and their belief that they still have control of it somehow. The hubris combined with that techno optimism tends to end poorly.
Yeah, again, I think it was this this concept of machines being designed by other machines, so we're left in a situation where we don't know exactly how these things work, so there's bound to be an error occur somewhere along the line. But not just that, the concept of a computer virus, a virus that spreads among these AIs. I mean, that kind of thought process that Michael Crichton must have gone through, he obviously knew that it was quite a progressive thing. It's something that he was maybe privy to in his scientific background, but it never, we're talking about things in these movies, in movies like Looker, Coma, and Westworld, that are relevant now, that we are only really just getting to know about properly. And these are movies that are from like the 70s and early 80s. That's mind blowing. It baffles me how somebody could have that kind of mind. And as I think quite rightly, Jay, I think that was a perfect way of saying it. The democratization of these kinds of this kind of technology. When you think about that, the readily, things being so readily available.
And what is it? Is it Asimov that says that any technology, sufficiently advanced technology, is indistinguishable from magic? Right. Cool. So and that's also true for things that are, sufficiently advanced that the people using them don't understand it. It may as well be magic, and so that's why you get people that are like, well, I asked ChatGPT and they said this, and I was like, I don't know how you even believed that, right? That it was so ludicrous. The one that kind of comes to mind is on Niet's stream for The Thing, when Melvin argued. He says, well, it was kind of stupid they had the radios because they had phone cables, whatever. And I'm like, what? And he's like, no, they had. I was like, no, they don't. And he's like, no, they didn't. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, no, there aren't landlines run all over Antarctica. That's not how any of that works, right? And he's just like, it's just, I'm just looking like, think about that for 5 seconds. And he kept trying to argue it, and I was like, no. And like a few hours after the end of the stream, he reached out to me, and he was like, yeah, I actually checked up on it. You're right. And I was like, I know. But he admitted that he had checked ChatGPT, and it had said, it was done in the 50s. And I was like, I don't even know how you look at that and go, oh, that must be right. But you do realize that ice fucking moves, right? So they're not burying the cables. Do you think they're putting telephone poles up throughout the Antarctic?
Yeah, that's why now they're obviously using like satellites. But yeah, it's like,
right. I mean, no, but that. Oh well, but it told me, and I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's wrong, and the fact that it fooled you tells me as much about, you know, part of it is well, it's an authority. You have to trust it. I mean, it has all of the internet, and I was like, have you met the internet? You know, but also no, it doesn't. It doesn't have an understanding of facts.
Yeah,
it is simply assembling language.
And that's the thing, is that I think when you reach a point when people's appeal to the truth or appeal for facts is straight from Chat GPT and Wikipedia, there's something quite flawed in that right from the off.
Well, but and it's very much like the cargo cult kind of thing, where it's I don't understand how any of this works, but if I go through the motions, this is what happens. Right. And so that's kind of what they're doing, is they're like, okay, well, we build these machines, and then these machines made a thing. And so trust me, bro, by the transitive property, somehow we still have control or understand it. It was like, but you don't. And they're the a few of the scientists there do recognize kind of the limitations. The problem is that they're not the ones that are making the decisions, and by the time that they are, shit's gone really bad.
It says right there, it's like 1980s Antarctica lacked real-time public phone lines for personal calls. Mostly had ham radios, telex machines, short-lived pre-scheduled radio telephone calls. Marsgrams. What's that, Jay? Short handwritten letters?
Overhand radio.
Well, I never heard of that from Marsgram.
Yeah, so it was basically the ham radios would contact somebody mainland, and you would dictate the letter that they would mail it.
Sure. I said, often taking weeks to arrive. Telex machines, limited satellite access. It's like, even though satellites did exist, it was also in its infancy. So you said, and this is the 80s. They're making phone calls and landlines now.
I'm like, what, bro? Dude, it's Antarctica.
Who was it said this?
Melvin Deeply.
Oh, really? I'm surprised.
Right. I was like, Melvin, you've done like construction and shit. You should know this. But again, it was just it X, because it said this, and I'm just like, no. Right. But there's a certain magical thinking about technology, in general. And again, when you have something that tells you, this, it must be right. And they're like, nah. But I'm going to appeal to authority. I don't outsource my thinking, and I recognize no man's authority.
It's like all those phone lines and landlines, they're like in active volcanoes. Yeah, it's natural.
Well, or again, I mean, the if you leave it on a pole, it's going to blow the hell away, because they have like 100-mile-an-hour winds. And for those of us who live in areas with weather, we know how well that goes. And you're not burying it because ice moves. Also, hundreds of miles. Who's digging these trenches? Who's putting up these phone poles? Where are you getting these phone poles from? Right? It's just the basic understanding of the situation. It was like, nope, not happening.
Yeah.
But it told me that. No.
No, the good news is, Jay, you only have to have 2 more episodes to go. Tonight's episode 9.
Oh, God.
Next week's episode 10. It's done. Thank God.
Jesus wept. Steaming pile of shit.
Look at it. Look, there it is right there. Look at that face. We brought him back as a zombie caveman.
Yep. He's been playing with his brains the whole time, and I mean, there's been exactly one episode. Oh my god, that's shit. There has been one episode of like good animation.
Yeah, and
they're basically the story was Frankenstein. Right?
Yeah.
They just redid Frankenstein. The problem is that you had the prior 6 episodes that in no way justified that, and so took away all of the possible impact that could have done. And I swear to God, it looks like because the animation's been total shit this season, and it looked like everybody just needed one episode where they could do a demo reel so that they could get a job somewhere else.
Yeah, I love to. It's like season 3. Well, 50 user reviews, 75%. All right, well, Jay, listen, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jay.
10. Yeah, my favorite moment is still when we decided to look at the comments on the trailer, and one of the ones that we brought up, as soon as Nick brought it up, I saw it and I just started laughing my ass off because I recognized what he was. But the comment was Fertz. He had spelled first wrong, and I was like, "Yep, that's the demographic for this show."
Look at this. Primal is prestige animation, Jay. Come on now.
Where? Well, he's right if he's talking about season 1 and season 2.
You've never seen anything like this. Primal season 3 is truly next level animation.
Well, it's next level, and he's true. That's true. I haven't seen anything like this.
There is nothing else like Primal on television.
Okay, that is an accurate statement.
This is Jendy's magnum opus.
Oh
my god!
Yeah. Also, adult animation. I don't remember a lot of nudity in this one.
It's also his boldest swing yet. Oh yeah, he challenges some of the groundwork that he previously established. I mean,
by bold. Again, it's like none of these actually went and watched the Adult Swim video that Gendy had, where he admitted, I was going to do a season 3 as an anthology of different stories in this world, but I couldn't come up with any good ideas, so I decided to just revive Spear because we'd had zombies in one episode, so it must be fine.
I love like giant freaking robot. It says it's phenomenal. It's a visceral fever dream that's overwhelmingly badass. God.
Sure. I mean, it's overwhelmingly ass. I'll give him that. And bad.
Yeah. It's this look. It will also break your heart. Well, yeah. I've listened to Nick's streams. It'll break your heart.
Yeah. It will also break your mind.
That's why sometimes 75%. So the fans love it. The fans love this show. I'm not sure what Jay's talking about.
All 50 of them. That's the one thing that I noticed, like going to the subreddits for this, is like episode 1. Boy, you got all these comments and people are just whatever. And by like episode 3, the traffic had died down quite a bit, and people are going, I don't know about this. And then you get to like episode 7, and nobody's posting.
Yeah. Hey, I'll never tell you this stuff.
Yeah, they ain't no Nielsen's on this, huh?
Yeah. Wonder why. Yeah.
Birds.
Sir. All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Birds, baby.
All right. I figure these guys we'll watch next week, but episode 98, but we're getting there. So I think so Project Hail Mary is next week. Yeah, so Jay, it's right. Tomorrow, Jacob, you're doing Aliens, right?
Oh, and Browns.
Or Brown, sorry.
Mr. Browns.
Too many people. So.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'll see you next weekend.
Hopefully chat works. Otherwise, we'll be very amused by Punchable Face and others who figure ways around it.
All right.